Hello everyone and welcome to Down to Die. We're an Australian tabletop roleplay group, play all sorts of fun games such as Cyberpunk. Yes, we're doing our session 0 for Warhammer, but today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons!
Yes! It's time!
D&D.
Finally.
The schoolboy's ready.
Hit vinegar. Very much.
In another news,
Tiny little nipples, I'm afraid of.
Excellent movie.
Oh dear. Before we get too carried away with our nonsense, let's go around the table. Say hello to folks. It's been a while.
Hi, I am back. Ethan, I play Lyle, the Halfling Ranger.
I'm Joe, or Tacklife, and I play Elendor, a wood elf fighter.
You did it this time!
Now that you're after your lair.
Fine.
That's right. One more level, then he's a warrior.
I will learn to worry.
we don't need to learn that.
That's always happening.
You are Luigi.
That's default settings.
Wow, never changes.
Bye.
I'm Mario. I'm gonna win.
Alright,
We tried to get rid of
Dan's already knows.
Alright. I'm Christian.
I play Stu, the Delusion Wizard.
I'm Jordan. I play Willow Frostborn, a Goliath monk, and I'm luckily paired with Stool today, so I get to
Stu,
freak out into bunga bunga mode every 5 goddamn seconds. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one.
Jen didn't think this through when creating the roster this week.
I might get swapped out with Tech.
Like as you said that, we're like, oh yeah, that's right.
Lilwyn has just cheered 100 bits to say yeah. Welcome in. And I'm Dan the Dungeon Master Mikalev. I'm all the D words.
Delicious.
despicable,
Deceitful.
Oh.
Deceitful.
That was beautiful.
I am all those things. I'm also the Dungeon Master for D&D. I am the director of the channel, and I'll be your host today, telling your story along with you. Let's talk about our sponsors. Would you like to take away our first one?
I've been very excited about these guys. These are the Traveling Apothecary. They make all kinds of teas. Today, I'm trialing out the Brain Boost and Focus, because I could use my brain boosted and my focus focused. And it's delicious. Christian and I have been on it, and it took us ages to figure it out. We're like, alright, what is it? What is it? Rosemary. That's what we couldn't pick on it.
That part.
Delicious. Try it. They've got some for everybody.
There's bath salts, there's also like lip balms and stuff.
So good.
Don't drink
You guys get 10% off. Check our About page just to the discount code. Pop that in. It will change every now and then, so make sure you check it. It's something good.
Drop down
Depending on how
names.
you're looking at it.
Look cool. Look cool.
Yeah. And speaking of D words, sorry, hang on, wait. Let's go back. Wonderful Creations. Let's talk about them. They do all sorts of fun things like spell slot trackers and dice jails. That's just like the D&D stuff. They also do like.
It don't fall out.
Hang on, we're just fixing some music. Okay.
I love the smell of laser cooked candy at the morning. Yeah.
I don't know. It's wood. You like smell of
is
wood.
there a lid on the dice jail now? Because I yeeted it. Did you?
I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but it's just got the coolest little
These
dragon
are supposed to
motif.
be
Very,
really
very
cool.
lightly etched in. High quality stuff, guys.
Not me in this light again. I can never find
yeah.
it.
You and me both, we can never find it.
I can
I'm sure
never
people on
find. It's
camera
not
like it,
real.
like
It's
watching
not real.
this.
It's not there, guys, I'm telling you.
Can someone guide me? Oh,
Hey!
I did
Turn
it all
into
by
another clitoris
myself.
joke.
Sorry, folks.
Not a
We've
bad
got a new
lesbian.
microphone, and we're just kind of like tuning things right. And yeah, I forgot that if you turn the microphones down, the music will then be exponentially higher than everything else.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, much better. There we go. Great. Cool. Working it out. Hunter Forge Creations. You can also get laser cut, MDF stuff, terrain. You've seen the dice jails and the spell slot trackers. They're all on the website. Check out the website. You can get some pretty cool shit. We're also produced by Pegasus Productions, who does a lot of stuff in the background to make things safe, but also have manufactured tables and stuff like that so that we would have very specific stuff for what we've got. And one day, when we go and play a live show, we will be able to pack it all down, put it in a van, drive it over, and play for you in a live audience.
In your nearest back alley.
Well, you haven't
No,
done that,
Alright, this stuff's easy. There'll be many more hands. Anyway, join our Discord. Cam's in there. You'll also be able to see him on TechCam. He is Cam on TechCam.
He is in costume as well.
He looks dapper.
He
That should have
does.
been the D-wording. It's dapper. He does look dapper though.
He looks like
He looks like a
he looks
plantation
dapper,
owner.
but in like the
KFC
Kentucky,
kind
the
of way.
KFC dapper.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's using this for his
Could
bow.
be a
and
vampire.
yeah,
Could maybe not.
very Mr.
He's
Colonel
got his
situation.
secrets.
Yeah.
Call them herb and spices.
He is a spicy bitch. Check our socials
I got that
for
one.
all the ridiculous things that we record for you. One of them's currently got like 17,000 views right now,
Yeah, that was
and it's me reading stupid brain rot. If you enjoy that shit, go and have a look.
Do you want to give them an example of one of the many words?
I think the one that's getting the most thing was Baba Booey. I don't understand. Oh, thank you, Little Ones, for the sub. Gifted a tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Adding more loot to the loot pool.
Bring Pete.
Man,
More loot to
that's a
the
big
pool.
one. And then there's a wish.
I mean,
I'm not gonna
great.
It should be the word you say. Still.
Instead of still,
The when still starting.
oh yeah.
We'll get to that in just a minute there, Hunchy. We'll do our intro and then after that.
Hunchy, what
Hunch
you
old
do
bit.
now? Stop it. Stop it.
Is Hunch coming barbecue?
Master Rat says, "Oh sure, beat me to the sub. Now I got to do more work."
Hi, Masquerade.
It's time to get cracking.
All right, so in a world teetering on the edge of chaos, the ever-growing darkness of burning destruction. Oh my goodness. Get through it.
Gold coin smacks one of us in the back of the head for no reason.
Blooms are full of
Somebody find
humanity. Heroic adventurers stand tall as a beacon of hope amidst the overwhelming forces of entropy. The Adventure Academy trains these eager candidates to take on these immense dangers. To aspire to greatness, these students are ready to lay their lives on the line. They are down to die. Are you?
He's at the thing.
Alright, so stick around. I'm going to show you something. Everyone loves it. You're going to love it. Watch this. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you to where is he? Master Rat for the 5 subs. You're adding even more loot to the loot pool. At low levels, this is ridiculous. When they eventually find the loot pool at the end of the next dungeon,
If we eventually.
If.
which the says he's officially deaf after the video. Yeah, look, we've adjusted sound levels on like the microphones, and that's not the same as the sound levels on the other things, and so I realized that I'd have to do that. Oh my god, Prepper Jack gifting another 5 subs.
Let's
Stop.
go!
Even after we blur out your eardrums, thank you.
We'll blast with
Keep
music.
torturing them.
Give us some.
2,929 gold in loot pool, folks.
Please stop the
Good God.
music.
Please,
Can we even carry that much money?
Well,
We have a
we have a camel.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a
when did
camel.
we get a camel?
What was the name?
last episode.
Winston?
Oh, I missed out on a
no.
camel.
It's a bloody
It's with
fucking
you.
camel.
Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the
Bloody
camel.
fucking-
Can I have him?
It wasn't Allison, it was something else.
It was like a man name,
That was my,
which we then added like Ina
research
to the end.
engineer.
Kept going,
Oswald.
Oswaldina. That's where I was getting the W from.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
Winston.
Yeah, like Winston.
So, on the last
Oswaldina.
exciting episode, yes, he's got a camel. Yes, its name is Oswaldina. You also got a 10-man tent. There was some fucky wucky with a identify spell being stolen from a class. I wouldn't say classmate, class enemy.
So mean.
It's a bit of a joke.
It's pretty funny.
And there was, God, I don't think there was much else that happened there. You took a magic teleportation to a wonderful city that you see in the background here. It is the city of Silvershire, a high elf city, yeah.
Really does make it
Something
sound like
else.
a bunch of regular
There's
elves
a little
who are
bit
just
of-
drug takers, doesn't it?
There was a little bit of fucky with the teleportation, and that there was a stick in Soren's foot.
Speaking of brain rot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was a little bit of something happened there where he had a bit of a brain aneurysm for a while and was bleeding out the nose and out the eyes, and then by the end of the episode, he passed out, and from his head crawled a brain with legs. Now, mind you, it is not a big brain. It is about the size of 1.5 fists.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like.
Peanuts.
That's how it fit through the ear hole.
And it has little feet that popped out of his ear and popped out this brain, and then these little tentacles come like off, little tendrils as thin as my finger, and well, my little finger because I have thick fingers.
Could somebody get me the sword with Advil written on the hilt?
And there's all these
Side headache.
This is a big headache.
tendrils feeling the air around you. Now, a wish just happened that I have to get to. As you go through the teleportation circle, and this is all happening off to the side, you're in a different spot with the other guys who were not on screen at the time, and you're having a chat with a little old lady.
Oh golly. I'm showing.
She's a little old high elf. So this lady must be ancient to be a little old lady.
So they shrink a bit when they're super, super, super old?
Are you eye to eye?
You're still looking up to it. You're
I'm
still
like
looking up.
90 centimeters tall.
She
She'd have to shrink a bit. Like her ears would probably have to be like this big by now.
she's got the big eyebrows,
Oh, yeah.
like that happen when you get older, and like
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
of a beard, like
Those single
just straight
hairs
hairs.
that go like all the way.
But
She
it
throws a chicken at him.
is a little bit hard to see because she wears a veil. Every high elf wears a veil, including that was one of the things that you were supposed to have gotten is like a mask or something like that because they consider it very rude to breathe the same air. I don't know about halflings because height difference isn't really necessary. You'd
You
probably
breathe
get
in
away
that
with it.
fart air instead. Should be fine.
I think I'm below that level too.
Considering
Just the
it would be
athlete's
hot air, so it would rise anyway.
So you just smell an athlete's foot. That's what you get.
Getting beautiful knees.
I mean, he'll first have to get over his disappointment when he gets here and he realizes that high elves just refers to their race, not something else.
The little old lady sees the lot of you and goes, "Oh my goodness, look at you!" And she like pinches your cheek. "Aren't you just the cutest thing?" Oh.
The gilfs are back. Come on.
It's just like, that's quite a grip you have there, madam.
She's like, "Oh goodness, I haven't seen travelers in so long. Oh, I have something just for you. And she pulls out like a little cookie.
Hey, maybe
I
it will
might
be
not
hot
was
dogs.
right, and maybe I wasn't right.
You spoke
And
to
she
me.
like hands them out to Briar and Maeve, who's like. she
Not doing so good.
No, she is also not doing well.
Like,
For different reasons.
For different reasons. She's holding her belly.
Yeah.
We assumed she was pregnant.
That's why we sort of left. We're like, good luck with that. Moving on.
I see a failed investigation check in my future.
Investigation?
Not my strong suit.
Failed paternity test in your future.
I'll be like,
Roll for paternity test.
You are not the father.
apothecary.
She's
pill.
like, she's handed out these lovely cookies. They smell freshly baked. Briar takes a bite and yeah.
I'll do that thing. Like, thank you. Put it in my thing. I'm like, just see how Brian goes on this one first. It's taking.
Oh, he's rolling! Oh god.
She gives you like a squinted look and goes, "That's okay, dear. You don't need it." And she taps you on the back. And as you do, she says, "You'll grow up all big and strong. You watch." And she hits you on the back, and you grow to the size of a giant.
Now the shoe was on the other claw.
Oh my god.
And now everyone can see up your short shorts.
Wow.
You didn't realize this was a problem until now.
Now you're gonna have to start investing in jocks, man.
Underwear was never an issue before.
Wow, this has been quite a session already. What are we, 3 minutes in? So, how tall am I now?
You would be about maybe 12 to 15 foot tall, somewhere in that vicinity, depending on.
That's quite a lot more than 2.5 to 3 feet.
Yeah, you are.
I'm 5 times
You are
my.
a huge size category,
You're officially in
and like where you're standing, very luckily, is on the ground level. So you're standing on like stones, and there's like stone paths. But if you were standing up on the wooden levels, that would be detrimental. That's going to happen for an hour. Have fun.
Oh.
In the meantime. Meanwhile, you guys see the brain come out, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Oh!" And behind you there's a giant Lyle, and there's a brain using this opportunity to skitter off.
Whoa.
As Hazel looks at the
The
situation.
giant thing goes, "Isn't that Soren's brain running off? Don't we need that?"
SWAT! So it's trying to run away?
As Hazel says, "Get it now, quick!"
I'm full body dive for this thing.
Master, come back!
All right, we need initiative.
Oh my god.
Let's get some more dramatic music out.
I'm scared.
I'll remind everyone, I have alert. Yeah, so I can swap initiative if you need.
Oh, cool. Oh, good.
So I have 21 if it benefits anyone else more than me.
Damn, baby. That's intense. I got 17.
Lizard's good
What'd you get?
first.
14.
Also 14.
Who has higher dex?
She said she was
3.
one.
What do you got? 7 plus 3.
Yeah, shuffle my cards.
Some ability that jacks up your initiative.
No. So Lyle, you will get first. So were you swapping with anyone, or are you keeping
I'll
us?
just-
Yep.
You got this. My cards begin to flick in the air.
Like they just okay.
Cool. So, top of the round. Stool. Sorry, this thing falls down.
Try not to laugh about that, but
That was actual distance back.
No, on my back. Oh, on my back.
alright. How far away has it gone since we
It hasn't actually moved. It
Has
just
it?
started to like
started to go back?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got a runner.
Did the old cartoon feet
Good.
was.
I'm gonna go to try to grab it.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me. I'd have to make a save. Sorry, because you're basically trying to grapple it.
Yeah, do I make the DC? Do I set
No.
the DC?
No, it's 8 plus your strength plus your proficiency. Because it's like an unarmed strike now.
Oiled
yeah,
up
it is
pig.
Thing right now, isn't it?
Can't catch me.
We're all diving for the oiled up pig.
8 plus the strength.
It's so slippery.
So 9.
9. Ugh. Yeah. No, I got a. Well, I'm gonna use Dex because I can use either Dex or which go to succeed. So
Yeah.
I got a 12. You feel you almost grab it. You get hold of it, but it like is all slimy and just like
It's 11 actually. But
I
no,
got
no,
it.
it's,
So it slides out.
Ah, Master, wait! That's all I'm doing.
Cool. You're now prone because you've like this thing is tiny.
Yeah.
It is not
Yeah.
small. He was usually small, now giant, now huge. This is tiny. This is the size of a pixie or a rock.
I'll discard a card as a bonus action as well.
Cool.
Draw.
As you like fall, one of the
But-
cards falls to the side.
Wait!
Great.
Cool.
After you, is then going to go to the intellect battle. Who is going to try and run and hide? Yes, I am, Jeff. I am saying you have a small brain.
Intellect about.
Hey, he was kind. It could have been the
It's
size
so
of this.
small, so small.
Micro.
Micro brain.
Micro brains unite.
So it dashes. It can run up to 40 feet.
That's pretty solid for something so tiny. So many legs.
Thank you.
Impressive being tiny.
The speed.
Can I try to grab it
Handy.
as an opportunity?
Not as a grab. You would have to make an attack.
Makes sense.
So it is going to run around the corner.
Yep.
It's basically like that. Like it's all foliage and like rocks and then like buildings built up on wood. Yeah, and it races off. It's now 80 feet away from you.
Jesus.
Master, you're too quick for stool.
Aw, no way, dude. Excellent.
That is someone gets a inspiration dice. So
Hey.
who are you giving the inspiration dice to? Is it me? Come
No.
on. Give it to me. The
He had
intellect
so
devourer needs
many
to run.
last time. He
Needs to
doesn't
run.
need more, please.
Hey, you guys all got one. The love was shared.
Yeah, we all got one in the end. This is fine.
What do you reckon there, Llewellyn?
Not the DM, please. Anyone but the DM.
Give you chocolate for it.
I'll give you a chocolate.
Who have to eat it for you though?
I will have to,
I'll describe the
out
sensation.
of principle.
It'll make a stealth check. No, that does not fit in that hole.
Sorry,
Crevice?
I'm but a child.
The brain can make a stealth check. You can
Aw,
make a
no
dash.
way, dude.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Yeah, one for me!
Ah!
Llewellyn says
Shake of the fist.
the one closest to the big number of 100. So everyone roll a d100. Highest wins.
We're supposed to bring balance to the fort.
Prep is bringing balance.
Are you sure it's the closest number?
D10 is the other one.
I'm technically closer to 100 if I roll low.
Or one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, standard.
Cycles
that's-
around.
No, I mean, you
Yeah,
can
that's
that
100%
works.
agree,
One
yeah,
more.
that's 100%.
Like, I was one
You do.
number
Yes,
away
yes,
from
yes.
it being 100. Because on the dice, it's 2 zeros, alright?
You can argue that all you like.
I rolled a 5.
33.
22.
Oh my god, I wanted a 50.
It's the same as my wow roll.
D4!
I didn't even roll both dice, I just rolled one because I
Inspiration.
forgot.
It's the same as my wow rolls when I'm trying to get an item that I need in raid. There's one other person in a 40-man raid.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 7. He rolled a 99.
Thank you.
Cool. So, it is now going to hide.
Can it do that after it's used its action to dash?
True.
Oh.
You're right. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah!
It's
fuck
80
that.
feet away from it. That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
And it used a lot to do that.
You're right.
Yeah.
I did write down 80 feet, so yes, it did dash.
Yep.
I got distracted with.
We still only have one
Inspiration.
chance.
All right.
How?
The brain dashes 80 feet away. You can see it scurrying up a set of stairs. Next on the initiative list is Willow.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Like, do I help? Oh, he's a bit of a dick.
How did you know? My ass is just like, 80 feet.
Willow,
It's
if you don't get that
slimy.
brain, we're gonna have to carry his corpse the entire way back.
Still can't keep up with it.
But it's all slimy.
I want to chase! I will, because I'm not Unga Bunga. I just see something run and I want to have it. So I will use a bonus action, which is Step of the Wind, to do dash as bonus action.
So what's your movement speed?
30
One now?
feet.
So you can move 60 feet.
60 feet.
And dash. You can move 90 feet.
You
90
can't double up
feet.
a dash.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Bonus action.
Bonus action
Watch
dash.
it.
Dash and then move.
Dash.
She does the Naruto run.
Oh, right. Sorry. Is that better? Yeah, there you go. Lord have mercy. Sounds like this man wore these shirts. So,
I didn't think I could go more red in the face, but apparently there is another color I'm actually capable of seeing is the blood that fills my face.
And then, can I still grapple though after? No.
No.
But I can.
You get interviewed.
But I was gonna say I can. I can only do one bonus action at a time, unless I spend a secret. Alright, I'm close enough that if it tries to scare
Leave,
me,
you can make it
I could just like try and kick it back to the party.
If you have a way of knocking it backwards, then yes.
We can run in front of it.
Yeah, can I just be in front of it?
Yeah, you could run in front of it.
Like, how dare you?
And now it has to use another 15 feet to get around you.
Try and get around.
Actually, no, it's tiny. It will go straight through your legs. Never mind.
Mother. I sit on the floor. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much all I can do. Yeah,
Cool.
at this point in time.
Cool. After you, then goes to Lyle.
Alright, I'm
You
a
are
bit
giant.
bigger than I am accustomed to. Does this affect my movement?
Oh,
at all?
surely.
No, it doesn't. No, but it will affect you trying to get places. Because the paths are only 10 feet wide. They're not designed for giants.
Got a little bit too much junk in my trunk now.
Yep.
So this thing's legged it around a corner.
Mhm.
Alright, so it's out of sight at the moment.
Well, no, you can see it, particularly given your height. You can see it's like gone up some stairs, and it's at your eye level, but it's like maybe about 60 feet away. You've got pretty keen vision, so you can see it.
My giant eyes.
And it's not trying to hide, as we've found out.
What do your giant eyes see?
Everything.
It's right
Above 2 stories. I think I will hunt his
So
mark.
small.
This little turd. I think he might actually get away from us.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll start running after him, and I'll guess I'll dash. I can still use hunter's mark. All right, yeah, I'll hunter's mark it.
So
Are we killing this thing? Not killing this thing?
I think keep trapping. Trap. Willow says, I want, keep safe, no kill. So I'm not metagaming.
Alright, Lyle would just assume, I think if we kill it, we might smush Soren's brain, maybe? Alright, I'll just get my bow out, cast Hunter's Mark, and get out, double dash after him, which will get me 60 feet.
You get
so,
60
so I'm 20 feet short. And that's, I think, me done, unless somebody wants me to shoot it.
Well, if you're double dashing, yeah, if you do that.
Does that mean my bow's enormous as well?
Yes, everything on you grows.
I was gonna say.
Otherwise, you'd be in all sorts of trouble clothing-wise.
No, he's got Hulk pants.
I didn't know you were wearing torn purple underpants. Elastic purple underpants, because you never know.
Cool. After Lyle, goes to Elendor.
Not too much I can do, but chase after it as well.
Cool.
So I will
What's your movement?
35, so 70 feet. I think that'll get me within 10. Right?
Yeah, within 10 feet.
Yeah. And then I can't really do too much else.
So as you get close and you can feel like within 10 feet, she's on the other side of it, and you're like, got it. Like you're almost there, but not fast enough.
Okay. Am I reaching out for it, or
That's up to you.
I'll reach out for it and
You're like,
try to do anything within my powers?
give me an intelligence saving.
14 plus 2, so 16.
16.
Too bad.
So you reach out and you feel the psionic energy of this creature resonating, this psychic wave out, and your brain starts to attune to it. And as you reach out, you see this creature quiver in place and lift up off the ground
Yes.
and start coming towards you.
That's not asking, that's taking the mind.
Is
Yes.
it gonna crawl inside you? Yeah.
No,
Look, here.
my tiny mind is my own.
The creature's legs start kicking and flailing
Oh,
and
I don't like
everything. And this is where we'll stop combat for a sec. Boom! All of a sudden, Azazel teleports behind you, arms like with his hand on his cane, and he's like, "Curious, let's get it back."
Let's move back.
And he, you're like, you don't know how the fuck you're holding this
Yeah.
thing. Like it's about maybe 6 inches from your hand, just hovering in place, like like a dog trying to
Yeah, you're
paddle.
holding the dog up in the air, and it's like, am I swimming now?
Yep.
And you bring it back, and you can see Soren's body, unconscious on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
lacking a brain, eyes rolled in the back of his head, tongue sticking out of his mouth, like one of those anime girls.
It's on Truth Social right now.
Thank
Still
you,
tries
Moss
to
is
put the
bored.
tongue back in his mouth.
If you haven't seen our stream before, we are an entirely interactive
Perfect
stream.
opportunity.
We are an entirely interactive stream. So you can actually mess with our show. Check our about page as to what you can do. There's lots and lots you can do. As you can tell, it's boot camp.
Soren's face.
Lol. Why does this not have blood curdle?
Azazel says, "Put the creature on his chest. See what it does."
Mm-hmm.
And you like lower your hand, and the energy dissipates. The creature falls onto Soren's chest, and the tentacles like feel around for his body, and then like you see this purple like energy go between the brain to Soren's head, and in a moment it back into the skull. Eyes like go in
Feels
different
me, can you
directions
do it
for a
again?
moment, and then like focus up, and he's like, "Oh,
We did it.
Big night, eh?
I'll take you up on that medic now." No, please. We are certainly here to be distracted with. We are interactive. You can talk to us. You can mess with us. You can do all the fun things.
Could
Can I
possibly
stand
be
into
a
that face
distraction.
again, you know?
Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Mwah. So,
Stolen.
Joe, you can increase your total hit points by what's your constitution?
14 plus 2.
Yeah, so it'd be plus 2. So you'll increase your total hit points by 8.
Oh.
Lord, how much that's delicious.
Permanent thing?
Indeed. As he levels up.
You level twin.
And you may now do the first, the 3 things: the telekinetic movement, the shield, and the psionic attack. I will
we
get
have
the
a-
player's handbook. Oh, yeah,
Thing
it'll be
for-
fine. We'll
yeah.
print it out later.
Yeah.
We'll just remember that you have points and stuff to do that with. Cool.
Also, above your head, a little thing says achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
New kink unlocked.
Oh no.
Giant
out.
mile.
Passed out.
Azazel says, "I'll take Maeve and Soren to the healers here. Shadow Fist will accompany you to the hotel. Take care." And don't give him too much trouble. You know
Yes,
what you're like. Master.
Okay.
Oh,
Master.
You catch fire.
Thank you, Master.
We've not signed a contract. So he goes off with Maeve and Soren to go get them seen to by some of the highest healers in the city. You guys get taken over to. Fucking Kev's like,
Highest.
Why do you think we go?
I mean, I'm resisting half of the jokes.
More of those cookies.
Stop resisting.
he guides you there.
Do you know what
However,
these doctors were taking him to? The highest.
you're having difficulty.
I know.
You cannot get there. You have to wait out the enlarge spell.
Somebody like, when I'm stuck between two people, just like Winnie the Pooh.
You're like, maybe I'll just chill here for a few minutes and let the high subside.
He just sits there, he eats his cookie.
And as you do, you find that the spell wears off from eating the cookie. But mind you, the cookie didn't grow in size.
Yeah.
The cookie stayed the same size. You're like,
I thought it was going to stay the same size, and then it shrink suddenly and get hit by a Ow!
Alice in Wonderland moment right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. 100%.
killed by cookie. One of the ways I want.
It's good to be back to normal.
Either way you take that statement, it's good. Yeah. You do catch up to the rest of the party, who are like very much in awe of the city. It is quite beautiful. There is like a lot of very high-end shops everywhere throughout the city. You can see they are like absolute masters at their craft. Whatever they do it for the rest of their lives, and they put their heart and soul into it and want to be the best. And considering they live forever, some of them are literally the masters at doing what they do. There's very fancy food shops, there's very good tailors, there's everything you could possibly think of. And you go through, and the final place that you get taken to is the hotel, which is this 13-story tall tree that's been hollowed out, and this, like, every now and then there's windows that all are placed upon the trunk of the tree. And entering it is like going into a whole nother world, right? Like, it is all lit up with ever-burning candles, and it is just this amazing display. And like the candles are in chandeliers and everything. There is a magical elevator that floats up between the different levels, and the tree is enormous. This is definitely set for the highest end living, and you wonder how the hell the school paid for this.
I can't afford to stay here.
Fair.
You are taken to each a room of your own. It is a nice sizable room, probably 3 by 3, but it is not a perfect square. It is more like a section of the whole circle. So
How's Stool going throughout this process?
Still doesn't like heights.
also
I'm
he's at
normal.
Stool.
Yeah, I'm back to normal.
Can we go back down?
Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to get used to some heights soon, though. Otherwise, where are you gonna sleep?
Outside?
Yeah, that's not too bad. We do have a tent.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we'll set you up outside.
Sure, you would need to go back down to the ground level, set up the tent.
I'll take the lowest room.
But you also would need to then go out of town because you can't park a tent anywhere you fucking want. That's not how tents work. As much as people in the city want to do that, that's technically trespassing. My back.
Oh my god.
At least it's not your pussy going back.
That's right. You get set up in this new place, each your own bedrooms. You can have a bottom, well, not bottom, it would be like second or third story, because bottom level is like lobby. Yeah.
Still's okay.
You can handle that? Alright, good.
Where's the bed? We don't want to jump on bed.
They have a bed. Yeah, you have your own bed. It is not designed for half giants.
I'm gonna bounce like a motherfucker on that thing.
Willow happy.
What check do I make to see if you break the bed? Give me a strength check.
Somebody clip that. That's just a great sentence. What check do I make to see if you break the bed?
Not the first time I've had to do that either.
You probably want to roll.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Very cool.
Is that good or bad?
As in my technique's good, or I just obliterated this thing?
I just love that it's a
You
dirty
do.
20 as well.
You do actually break one of the slats in the bed. You
So
don't
the bed's
actually
still
fall. You
fine,
just
it's not
you
very
like
comfortable.
jump, yeah, snap. You're like, ooh.
Wait, can you do the chair thing again?
What?
Bounce.
Oh no, I can't because it's all the way up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop it. It's all over.
Oh, Willow, get down now.
Cool. You have your fun setting up, and Shadowfist has said to meet up in the foyer once you're all set up and done, in at least an hour's time, and you all, get changed into your adventuring outfits from your school uniforms. You're now wearing your armor and have all your weapons and ready to go.
My cape.
Nice.
I cast mage armor.
Cool. You are all sitting in ready in the lobby. You do find as Shadowfist walks in the room, the light visibly gets less as his sheer scales, they seem to absorb light. His sheer presence just,
Willow going blind?
Still is over here.
Ah, thank you. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay.
He says, "Right, are you all kitted up?
Yeah, cowboy.
Well, boss.
Great.
Ready to go.
This is a working excursion. We got 2 quests. You choose which one you want to do first.
Ooh.
One of them is we're investigating graffiti on a local hero statue, and local businesses have been copying the same graffiti. Need to investigate who's behind it, bring them to justice. The second one is a very high-end shop. A high-end restaurant has been. Something has happened and the food has been poisoned and needs to be investigated. Find out who's done it, bring them to justice.
Do they have seafood on that menu?
I don't know, I didn't look at their menu.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, let's taste the poisoned food to see if it's still
I
poison.
meant to absolutely hate seafood, like the smell, everything. So.
Still,
There's not really
still
a
seafood.
It would be more like freshwater fish if they had fish.
We'll just go up to Willow. What's 1 plus 1?
2.
Okay, good. We'll take the graffiti one.
He designates you guys to, as a group, to go and do that.
Well, I haven't quite figured it out yet. You know, sometimes you're dumber than other times.
That's such a good check, though.
Quick math, can you do it?
That's more like any math. Can you do it?
Would Unga Bunga really be bad at math?
I don't think she'd be able to just go 2. Why would you ask me such a stupid question?
1 cheese puff. 1 other cheese puff. 2 cheese puff.
Still not a pass.
Got it.
You look like, this is how many fingers you have. 5? Wrong.
Cool. So, he says, "Cool, I'll be watching. Just don't expect me to get involved." The only time I'm gonna get involved is if you endanger anyone or yourselves.
Copy that. Address.
Yeah, you like it just like basically tells you where the town center is and where there's this statue at the base of a giant tree. It says that's the biggest thing that's been graffitied.
Are all 4 of us doing the graffiti, or
Yeah.
Why do you
doing
want to
both.
split the party?
Oh no.
yeah?
Keep going twice as
Risk
fast.
our lives. It's exciting this way.
I'm guessing that's
The
bad.
graffiti we go.
I just
Yeah.
got the feeling that we'd all get somebody would get poisoned if we took the other mission.
100%. I tried to use the fish as an excuse. After the graffiti.
Got a group of inconsistently intelligent people.
I thought you were going to say incels.
Well, I mean, at least your brain didn't just literally leak out of your ears and start to try and leg it.
So I have gone above the bar, you know.
I think
The
my
lowest bar.
glasses were they there?
Oh,
Does it need reading glasses or a pair of like pink star Elton Johns?
Or, like, Hannah, who we discovered last session, wears fake glasses.
Oh, you didn't know.
They just
I
follow
didn't
it.
want to spoil the
Yeah.
surprise for you.
I feel catfished.
Kink unlocked.
Women who lie to me is the king that I
You just look in the mirror.
Oh, God.
I'm so pretty.
Can we have a 5-minute break so I can go cry? God damn.
No, you do it on camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Cam's like, swap, you can cry on tech.
Joe, you can write down that you have these abilities. The first one is Protective Field. And good luck spelling this one. Is Psionic Strike. And should you need to do these, I will tell you what they do as you do them. Just so you don't have to write down a full explanation
Sounds
list,
better
and we
than
will print it
Mind
out later.
Fist.
The last one is telekinetic movement.
I like Mind Fist better.
You and Shadow Fist.
And
Let me guess. Dark Fist was already taken.
you have
Big
a number
blackest
of
I was
uses
going
of
to say, it could have gone so much worse.
Yeah, all right.
So
Fist in
the-
the dark.
put a D6, so you, and you have 4 of those. So you can do this 4 times, and the dice that you get out of it is a D6.
So you got like charges.
That's crazy,
Mhm.
baby. You gonna fuck shit up.
Cool.
So I can use them all a total of 4 times.
You can do, say, Protective Field 4 times, you can do Protective Field twice, Telekinetic Movement, and mix it up. 4 charges. They get increased with level. Cool. Let me step through.
Also, your legs don't work anymore, Professor X.
Gonna have to shake your head now as well.
Shot a bullet in the
Well,
window.
he's not telepathic, he's telekinetic, so he'd be more like,
No, that's
he does laser eyes.
Nathan, sorry.
Jean Grey.
Well, she has
She's a bit
some
of everything.
telepath as well.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll
She's
give
just
you
so
some
proud.
red hair.
She just skip a little
Make it
bit.
long, and then just a couple of these.
My character's Green Mary.
Cool. So you head on over to the statue, which is a elvish woman, clearly high elf, riding a horse with 2 swords, and
Blood sticking out of it.
every time I say high elf,
I just Cam
Cam's
comes
just
up
like-
going up. Oh yeah.
If I wasn't on screen, I'd be giggling more as well.
I was thinking more of the deodorant guy who was like, I'm on a horse.
Oh, yeah.
Old Spice.
Old
Spice.
Spice.
Look again, the picture is now diamonds. Hi, she's just sitting on the horse the wrong way.
You just made me think of Mulan, where he's got like this
stuffed looking panda thing.
Great, now we're trying to
Child, because of you!
Alright, so you head on over, and you can see this statue is being absolutely graffiti. There's, shit all over, like there's paint all over it. Green, purple, yellows. Something's written in it. What languages do you speak? Reading language.
I speak Common
Draconic,
and
and
Giant.
Elvish.
Sorry.
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Cool.
But you can fix this quite easily.
Hell, why do I speak so many languages?
If it's not in one of the languages we know,
Double
it's
check this with you session. No, I speak more languages than the average. It seems to touch too many.
I mean, I will start ritually casting comprehend
I got
languages.
common, dwarvish, elvish, gnomish, and halfling.
Might be from backgrounds. That's a lot.
And
I mean,
I-
halflings make sense that they understand
I'm
languages.
pretty sure it's one, but I think it is worth checking.
Well, halflings.
5 does have, that's a lot.
Halflings.
That's
For a level
They
2
tend
character.
to amalgamate with other races really well in
Well,
all of their.
There is a lot of
cities.
range, like the guide thing and the ranger thing did
Mhm.
give me extra languages.
That would be it.
Background language. I don't know.
Cool. And
I
what
have
was it?
no idea. Doesn't
I
say.
know.
Right.
God.
Should just be common and elvish for you, I think.
It's in the bottom left.
Yeah. bottom left.
automatically get 2 extra ones.
Put it there.
Languages.
But that was the
Yeah,
first
so
one.
It's blank.
Anyway,
Blank box.
Put common and elvish.
as far as we know, I speak common, dwarvish, elvish, gnomish, and halfling.
Ironically, none of those.
No.
So I will.
Not high enough.
I'll pull out one of still pull out one of his cards, and he'll say, "Intellectus Lingernarum,"
Nice.
and that's for 10 minutes. It takes.
Yeah.
After 10 minutes, a pinch of soot and salt come out of the card, and
So while you're casting that, that's taking 10 minutes. What are you guys doing?
I was gonna ask the lady on the horse, do you know what that says?
the horse is a statue.
Definitely statue.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh no, you were describing the statue. I thought that was a literal.
Damn, I thought she was in smart mode.
I'm so spiteful.
What's
I set the bar too low, that's what my problem is.
IRL negative apparently.
Can I do a,
Just gonna take
an
a moment.
investigation check on this? I just want to kind of get an idea, like, what's this person graffitied with, see if I can get
Sure.
any information on what kind of person did this. Poor
Yep.
person, rich person, person with access to
Give me
Yes.
an investigation.
an
check.
inordinate amount of bird shit. I don't know.
See what comes up.
We're facing a giant pigeon. Oh, that is hot garbage.
That was like a roller coaster of emotion, Matt. Hot garbage.
I'm pretty sure it's
'cause he saw the
it's
two.
2, a total of 2.
Oh no.
Total
plus 0.
I mean, can I support this man?
That's funny.
You may have advantage.
Or
Sure, you don't want to give the
or someone
advantage
else
to
who
somebody
can
else.
investigate. Someone else better investigate.
Well, you're too busy making
Someone else
yourself-
who's
You
got
just saw
good
me go up there
Well,
and do
I've
this
got
and be like,
E-
Cam's like,
So
I've got inspiration dice.
either
Where?
you can make a separate roll, which only one of you can make, only 2 of you can investigate it, because otherwise you're just breaking it.
I've got inspo dice, so
We
if
have
I
good
fuck it up.
investigation.
I do have good investigation.
You
That's
do
what,
it.
that's what I was hinting at.
I know, but that feels like metagaming.
You know what
yeah,
you're
but
good at.
you guys would have just seen me like go up there and like,
Yeah, but you
Like,
also were thinking
this
it
guy
was
doesn't
real.
know how to investigate anything.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
This check.
I'm gonna take your turn to see if I can taste
You're
what's
right.
on the wall.
I should take a back seat.
So, give us a roll.
Oh lord.
Nearly as bad as his.
Lord have mercy.
9.
9.
I also just felt this would be less embarrassing if we were doing this with the statue and nobody watching, as opposed to in a busy restaurant.
Yeah.
Wait, don't we suck at investigating?
Be like, this is
Should
food, alright.
have just left this for me to do after.
Okay.
We both walk in and then just immediately walk in.
It's not-
Nope, too hard.
So, you look at it, you can tell the language is an Elvish dialect, but not Elvish. So, it uses the same script, but not the same language.
Yeah.
It's like,
A, B, C, D, but
Yeah.
like a different.
yeah, jumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I be able to work out the type of like paint that they had used at all?
Give me an Arcana check.
Maybe
I'll just go up to stool.
Maybe I should be
Stool.
just doing
You know that thing?
that. 17.
So you do that thing where you clean somebody up. Where I think I've seen Sword do it once.
You
Called
cannot
press the
put your finger
dude
on
or
it?
something or other.
Still
And as you do,
Can you, do you have
Like,
anything clean the statue?
it doesn't like just.
Do it the
It's
old-fashioned
not
way.
wet. It's not wet. It's more like powder. So as you like run your finger, you go, and it goes. But then it doesn't like fall like powder wood, it like starts floating. You believe it might be Fey in origin.
We could potentially use that, knowing what kind of powder this is. Maybe
As you're
store
casting the spell, you feel a gust of wind, and the card that you're using to cast
Oh Lord,
is suddenly
don't
gone.
you son of a- You've done this to him twice now!
Yeah,
Oh.
and it just go. You just feel your hair go.
I have
for a
pretty
moment.
good dexterity. Can I at least make a dex save?
Sure.
Roll a 2. not bad.
12.
That will not be enough.
Do I notice this?
I'm probably too busy failing to investigate a statue, probably.
I'm too busy talking to
Yeah, I
Steph.
rolled a 25.
Sure.
So, you don't even see it trail off. It just is out of your hand. You're like, what? You feel wind hit you all of a sudden, and your hair go. Actually, I would also argue. Give me a perception check.
Two.
Oh, do you have a minus on yours?
Yeah, I get +1 because I'm happy actually, so it's 3.
Wait, you still don't see anything. You're so busy like copying the inscription down onto the ground to like make the spell go off, and as you look back, it's gone, and you just felt like a breeze like pick up all of a sudden. That's all you get.
Anyway.
So this is in the middle of a square, yeah?
So
That's a bit fancy.
Yeah, you would have broken that as Big Lyle.
Yeah, but I could have gotten under it and like held it up. Because I was like massive.
so let's get the camera.
Yeah, did you guys hear what the material was?
Powdery.
Like a
Hay
fake
powder.
So maybe.
Are you communicating this information to us?
Yes. Because potentially there's a shop that maybe sells this, or we're looking for a Fey-based person
Maybe.
that gives us that maybe.
My secondary plan was to clean the statue and then hide out and wait for them to do it again because these people seem like they really
I don't
enjoy
hate
it.
that.
But it may be that.
It might be too obvious considering an entire.
Are you
like,
looking out for a
school of
predator?
adventurers.
Yes.
I will immediately cast.
Wait, what? Where's my camera? Give me a sec. Sorry.
So Fey magic, man, it's hard to work this.
Make sure to put Cheeto dust on me.
That's what the
Yeah,
statue's covered.
lightly doing that definitely
Cheeto
got
dust.
it all off.
I've been.
Smacking
Yeah,
the shit out of my leg
yeah.
over here.
It should look like Stu's like, actually my leg, you've been slapping this entire time. I was wondering why I kept slapping it harder and harder, but I couldn't feel anything.
You nearly made this man sprit this drink everywhere.
That's
Why is it still
you gotta
not
watch
coming
out.
out?
That is like my whole mission in life is to make people laugh while they're drinking. If I can get Amelia when she's drinking strawberry milk, that'd be like
It's
like
gonna
100
come out
Right
full
now,
100 would
yeah.
be
400 points bullseye.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a full anime moment. Just
Yeah, yeah. Oh, if it's out the nose, that's like an even heavier
Punch
bonus.
Yeah,
That's like max level.
100%.
Actually,
Ah, I
yeah.
see.
You aim for 10 out of 10, you got an 11.
There you go.
Someone's gonna have to take it away from us.
Alright, I think we got it. There.
We're back.
Hey.
Are you communicating that one of your
Uh,
cards has been, as far as you know, bamboozled?
Instead of that, I will immediately just say Detego Magium as I pull out another card to cast Detect Magic.
You gotta lose all your cards, I swear to God.
You see the aura on the statue. It's a bit of a mix of colors, but it looks like there's a bit of transmutation on it.
Oh my God, it's the
Can
camel owner.
I look around for my card as well?
Sure. Yeah. You look around. See
Can
nothing.
I go for a walk?
Sure.
Because I don't care about the statue right now.
You
That's
start.
fair.
You start walking off on your own.
Like, still,
Where are you going?
Oh, can you do it to yourself?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why
can you?
not? Yeah.
You've never looked like you work take out.
Still looking for a card.
You're at the drive-in at a KFC.
but you'll get lost if you just adventure on your own.
He's already
He's gone.
Do you need to roll like investigation or anything?
You're,
Looks like
we're
he's about to
just
take
doing
the
the
order
you
of
start
the
the
day.
rust off
Okay,
bit.
okay, that's
So as that happens, what are you guys doing? You can see Stool starting to walk off as he's claiming his card has gone missing.
And I attempted to convince him to not do that, and he's
Okay.
just.
I'm gonna. If I can ask, that thing above the horse and the statue
Mhm.
there.
That
That's
is a
second,
tree that's
sort of a second
and-
level, or is it
yeah.
just sort of like a tree overarching?
It is a tree that goes from down here up to here,
Alright.
and like supports the whole building, and then the tree branches go up and around.
Alright.
And it's been
so
magically grown to support this house.
I was hoping to kind of get up there without offending any bystanders, if that makes
You
sense.
possibly would, which is a good point. Where are my bystanders?
Matt Damon.
Oh man, I've reminded him there's bystanders. Sorry, that's on me, guys.
No,
I hate bystanders.
I had them placed there, but then we did our Warhammer.
Or witnesses, whatever you want to call them. Collateral damage.
I haven't got a fireball yet.
Oh boy.
I feel like we'll know immediately when you do.
Anyone else feel a bit warm?
We're sending somebody in to negotiate.
Fireball.
I'm a fire in my laser.
So many lovely bystanders ready to get attacked.
Love how every time. So, what are you guys doing? Also, 8 seconds later. It's on! Well, my first thing is like, well, it's on. Alright. So we're potentially taking on some sort of mischievous fairy.
Yeah.
I wonder if I know anything about fairies.
Would I be able to do some form of intelligence check about whether or not you could buy that, or if it could only be someone from like Fae or Feywild that would be able to produce that?
You'd have to go and talk to people. Like, maybe a history check, but like, it seems pretty abnormal to have magic. Paint, chalk, whatever it is.
Fair.
I mean, maybe talk to the wizard who does use chalk to make spells.
I had a pencil just over that.
Is he here?
My name is Leafus.
Yeah, he's only
Oh,
just started
I thought you
working.
meant the other wizard
He's
from
a
the school.
Swiss
You
Right.
fit right in with these high elves.
My bad. My bad. But he's
A wood elf.
effed off.
Can I just go to like your character? Follow him, please.
Well, he's only like
Gets into
15
trouble
feet
by
apart
himself.
because he's
Just
walking.
started.
He's not running off because he doesn't know which way things would happen.
Man. Still.
So you're looking to climb
Yeah.
up.
Can I just go to your character? Do you want to stick with the wizard? He's a bit squishy by himself. I'm just gonna essentially. I just want to go kind of somewhere. I'm looking to hide somewhere where I can get a good eye on the statue. And I was
Sure,
gonna
you could
get,
you could use your.
I don't know. But I'm like I said, I don't want to throw it into somebody's, like smash it into somebody's window, because that kind of looks a bit like somebody's house.
There is tree all around it,
Yeah,
so you could
cool.
aim for
Alright,
tree if
yeah,
you're
yeah,
aiming
cool.
up.
I will take out the. Oh man, I'm still learning how to pronounce
Do
it.
you communicate what you're doing to us, or does it just look like we're going after Stool and you just like, like just disappear?
Are you going after Stool?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys stick with Stool. I'll wait here and see if I can
You
find
like
somebody doing it.
start to skip after him, like hey. And what are you saying? What are you doing?
Maybe I should stick with it. If
You, like,
everybody's going, I better
Pull
stick with
you
it.
pull it out, start to like twirl, and you're like.
Put it back in this little leather thingy. Alright, I'll follow these guys.
And you follow off. Cool. As you're like starting to twirl it in your hand,
That old lady come
need you
back.
to make a dex save.
He's just gonna hook into his back.
Daddy no like.
15? This is gonna hurt.
as you're like twirling it,
Oh god.
you're like, it's gone.
It's attached to me with a ring.
Yeah, the other end is also gone.
So
It's
I'm
all-
just holding
it's
the
all-
rope now.
No, you don't even, like, you were holding the rope, it's now out of your hand, and so is the other thing. I need you to make a perception check.
And we don't see this because you're behind us, are you? We've gone this time. We can't help you. Sorry. Oh, that's rough.
And one other of you can make a perception check.
You're better, 17.
Don't you have a advantage dice as well?
I do.
Use
Do you want to do it?
Oh lord, that is awful. Do I use? Yeah. All right, I'll use it. Use the inspiration. Let's try that again, shall we? You say perception?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Cool. So you feel the thing go out of your first hand, and then you look down, and the other one has taken it out of your hand, and you can see like this, just as tall as you are, creature, with like pulled.
You mean
back,
just as short as me?
Yeah.
just as short as you, creature, hair pulled right back to like a singular point, and has the ring in its hand, and goes.
Can I hunter's mark it before it F's off?
I would say yes.
That's what happens when you decide to flash
however-
your ass at somebody instead of sneaking off quietly. You
Well,
see some opportunities like that.
He rolled a 2 on the dice, but adds like +8. But you guys roll quite well. And you can see this creature like just like go ducks off. And in that moment, you can see the rope is attached to something else going around the corner. But you don't see what else it's attached to it. It's darting off.
It's thing 1 and thing 2.
So, initiative, please.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
I wanna shoot. Oh well, that's sad.
Mine's better.
I can put it all on my head.
Oh, I've got less than that.
Oh no.
But once again, I can switch.
So initiative here is going to determine whether or not you get the thing on it, because it's in the midst of all this happening. So let's get some more dramatic music happening, shall we?
I thought you said traumatic and
this
not
is gonna be
dramatic,
more
and I was like,
tangent.
I need traumatic music.
Get back here, you little fucker!
Celebrate playlist of traumatic music.
I just.
Is this the whole mission?
Any
Just like
leather-
very, very short things, legging it with something that's valuable to us?
Thank you. Is it
Excellent,
our
man.
anniversary already?
Excellent.
Oh, my goodness. 40 months.
Oh, Dan.
Fantastic.
You know what happens when you forget people's anniversaries?
Yeah. It's kind of hard because he's kind of my uncle-in-law.
That immediately makes it sound
But
like
yeah, now there's
Yeah.
2,995 gold in the
I've got too many beverages.
loot pool. So, initiatives 20 and above.
23. You got better than me. Can you count that high at the moment?
Did you say 22? Damn.
Better than
Anyone else
2
20 and
and
above?
4 I've rolled this
No. 15 to 20?
It's so kind of you to think that we could do that. No. Let me roll.
And thank you for the follow there.
That's enough. So glad you're
Murfenspol. Murfenspol, I think.
Muffin spool.
Like a spool of wire?
M-I-R-F-A-N-S-P-L. Murfenspol.
Murph and Spill.
Let's call him Murph.
Yeah, Murph.
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 Want to know about 10 and below?
Yes, 10 and below.
10.
Hey, we both got
Who has higher dex? I think you would.
where am I
14
going?
plus
Plus 2. I think we have the exact same
Using
dex.
your ability
So
initiative
roll up.
synchronize.
Roll again up here. Roll
Oh.
again. Who goes first?
Just your, sorry. No, not your turn. Just your 11.
Just the,
Oh, the
Just the
Just-
dice.
just the dice. 7.
So, yeah. You'll still get 10, but
Yeah.
just who goes first between the two.
my 10s are just
8.
better than yours.
I rolled an 8.
Sure.
Still.
Cool. Lyle, you're up. You hunters mark him straight away.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
I've got
I'm alright. I'm gonna. Usually, you never mess with a gag character. It's always a bad idea. Never goes well. I'm gonna put that rule aside this time. I'm going off.
I'm not gonna learn from my mistakes.
I wasn't as upset when they stole Soren's brain, but I really like that grapple. And I'm not letting you take it. So I guess I'm gonna get out my bow and string it, but I don't think it's a good time to fire it. I'm just gonna get after this thing if it's legging it, which I assume it is.
Yeah, it's only gotten like 10 feet away from you and went.
Decided to do. And then it's like, maybe that wasn't the brightest idea of mine, but oh well. So, alright.
It doesn't understand the danger it's in. It just thinks you're another victim.
It's only 10 feet, so I reckon I can get at it, actually. Oh, man, usually this is so much easier. I just try and kill it. It is tempting to just shoot it out of the air.
Well, it's not in the air. It's on the ground. It is not a pixie. It is on the floor. No wings, just hair pulled back, very elongated.
Fucking
features.
troll dolls, I knew it.
Pretty much. It's got purple skin, and yeah, it looks to be
Is
like.
there a chocolate factory in this city?
Purple, not a-
It's not got orange hair. This one has like a very light blue hair.
Uh-huh. Are you sitting there like, I need to rewrite who these guys go back to straight away. That is too similar to I guess I'll just run it and like try and
grab him.
him.
Sure. He's good at getting out of that. So I need to make a save.
So it's your strength modifier plus 8 plus proficiency.
Strength or dex, isn't it?
Strength or dex to get out of it. I think it's a strength to get out of it.
It's
Is
8
that
plus
right?
your strength modifier plus proficiency is the DC.
That's not very
So I roll a 15 to get out.
It's definitely higher with my strength of 0.
You like try and grab it and it goes, and it like jumps just as you like jump at it, jumps on your head and then jumps off, does a backflip, lands and goes.
Well, I mean, I think that's me. I'll
It's
just
your
try and make
action,
sure
bonus
it's-
action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Action, bonus action.
It then speeds off. You would be in melee. You get an attack of opportunity using your unarmed strike. Bitch!
Knock it the fuck out, man. Coat hanging.
It'd be a different matter if I had a melee weapon or something like that out, but I've got a bow and arrow out. It's not really.
I see.
It's a bit hard to take a shot at somebody when you're holding a bow and
Is
an
it
arrow.
going past
Hit it with the bow.
Fuck off! Hit him with your bow.
Snap.
I use
How many years
telekinetic
this thing's
movement.
worth?
He's like, huh. He's like,
I use telekinetic movement to hit the thing with the bow. Just like,
You kidding me? This thing's worth 100 beers.
you can make an unarmed strike if you wish. It will use your reaction.
We'll take an unarmed strike. Sorry, I'm just figuring out. Not plus much, I don't think. There it is. That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Yeah.
Don't have to roll for it.
Yeah, just 1 damage. What's your strength? 0. So just 1. Yep. Cool. You like give it a good socking to it. And
Watch out, he likes it!
That's creepy. It has an erection.
Look out! He's totally into it!
Cool. That's going to go to his turn. And he is going to move 120 feet.
If I can just say though, Lyle found that punch extremely satisfying.
Without dashing. So
Does he
5,
pass
10,
me?
15, 20, yes.
Can I?
5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100.
Fire your fist off.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I not do a reaction before he makes his way all the way over?
He does not provoke
Ooh,
attacks of
he is.
opportunity because he is stupidly fast.
He is.
No!
As he zooms all around. Cam, can we swap up where the camera is looking to get a better shot of what's going on here?
I think we might need to move.
maybe to unplug this and plug it in on the other side. And also pass that around. Alright, so
I cannot get it to go past that
That's
unless we move
parcel.
this table back a little.
I can't.
Alright.
So there we go.
cool.
Do you want it to stand there?
Willow, it is your turn now.
What?
Z.
So just to clarify, that section in the middle, even though I can see through it, is that a whole ass building? Like I can't actually cut through that gap?
It is a like here is down. So yeah, it is like all kind of woven.
I was just trying to work out if me being able to see myself is just
It's all trees.
because, or if it's actually
Basically, you're raised up on like stone. You could jump down, but it would be about a 10-foot drop, and then you would have to climb up the other side.
That'd be a bit rough. How many feet away is this little shit?
From you would be 110.
Well, fuck me dead. Even if I was to like dash,
Well, we're gonna come home from this
barely
mission
close
like
and
that
it would
dude
just
from
F
Die
off
Hard.
again.
I killed a kid.
Sorry, I'm just fixing the angle.
Am I able to see from where I am, because I'm up high, am I able to see the next possible position that it could run to?
The next,
Where it's going
Instead of
it's
following
gotten it's gotten to an elevator.
an
You can see
elevator.
that.
I'm trying to work out if there's any way for me to go the opposite direction so then we run into each other as opposed to chasing after.
So the other way, you would have to get to the elevator that's here, which is either through someone's house or to make the leap from there to there.
What? How big's this leap? What would I have to do?
You're looking at about a 20-foot leap.
Oh!
Oh, is it time for some monk shit?
You might want to double check what Step of the Wind does.
I think really because it just says dashy washy.
No, it should say more.
Sounds like you
Step
typed
of
it
the
out.
Wind.
If it's
You can
dashy
take
washy.
the dash action as a bonus action, and then focus Step of the Wind. You can expend 1 focus point to take both the disengaged dash action as the bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. Alrighty. I will
Get in there,
be-
Super Mario.
That
Yahoo!
definitely sounds like dashy washy.
So long
Dashy
jump,
washy. I'm gonna double jump.
yeah, your long jump is strength score of feet.
Are you strong?
I'm strong. I am
Well, you only need 10.
big
Oh,
bitch.
settle down.
Big bitch.
And wait, no, I'm not.
I didn't
I'm
remember
not-
paying for any tickets to the gun
You
show.
would be able to make that distance. What's your movement?
It's 30 feet.
These are the
So
tickets.
5, 10, 15, 20,
No.
5, 30. You would get just there to like jump
Put 'em in
that
the
distance.
But you step of the wind.
But you,
so it's
yes,
dash.
you've actually got, that's technically a dash. You still have another 30 feet, but you have to wait for an elevator.
I'm waiting.
So you step in the wind, land, and you're like,
You can hold your action.
to dash once the elevator goes up.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Genius man. Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Hold
Cool.
Not just my character, high intelligence.
As you know, I don't. I try to talk to a fucking statue.
You, Elendor, you're up.
That's your character.
Yeah, me. I need help.
I'm going to say to Lyle, do you trust me?
Throw me, man.
Well, person I've only just met.
With
Not
my life.
especially.
You know, like a week ago.
I'm listening.
I'm going to say that sounds good enough, and then I'm going to use telekinetic movement to
Move a willing target.
move a willing target to
Way
the
down, Nazatara.
to the elevator.
I didn't see that wall there. My bad.
It's the first time I'm using it, so he's gonna like wobble around everywhere
Like
and
spins off it.
just like the cartwheeling motion over.
So as a magic action, you can choose one target you can see within 30 feet of yourself. The target must be a loose object that is large or small, or a willing creature other than you.
Mhm.
You transport the target up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Is 30 feet enough?
Yeah. Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing-
So
The gap
if you want to get here,
If not, we'll just
the
use
ele-
the momentum of like height.
You want
And
to join me on the elevator?
well,
While we wait.
technically, given where he is, would be 5, 10, 15, 25,
It's partially up
10,
the elevator.
15,
Yeah?
25, 30.
This is at
Yeah, you wouldn't have enough to get high up onto here.
but
Given
you'd
the-
get him onto the elevator.
You get him onto the elevator, but not up onto the spot to avoid the
It's
elevator.
just the story of this
No.
city
Could
for us. We're
Could
never
you not
high
throw
enough
him
for these
into my
people.
arms?
everything's about being high.
Yeah,
Just need to be
We're not high enough.
You know what? I'll give it to you. You can have it. I think that's fine. Because like you would be somewhere in that vicinity of.
Lyle's just on the outside of the elevator on the glass. Give me back my phone!
There is no glass. It is just a piece of wood with like rope that goes up and down.
Good old police.
Cool.
Thank you!
What the fuck was that?
You were prone, like trying to tackle this guy, and then you just get lifted up.
Like it's just a rag doll.
I'm gonna have fun with this ability.
I'm having such a great time.
Roll to see if you throw up.
Does that expend the resource, that one?
Yeah, one of these
One.
dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Cool.
grab a d4.
That way you can track it,
Or you can use one of these.
or just write I. Like,
I mean,
just-
you could use
Yeah, I
this.
scrubbed
Use
out.
one of our-
I scrubbed out 4 times and wrote 3
You
times.
can use one of these.
Yeah.
Lovely spell track.
One of these beautiful things that, David made.
Literally.
All right. So
I'm not sure how to deal with these guys.
the second one climbs up on here.
I mean, that would be the easy way to deal with them.
Yeah, no way.
Do you have a net?
and he pulls the elevator lever. Is the
Did I expend my movement?
no, you can still run.
Can I go around the other way?
Sure.
Strap him,
5,
boys.
10, 15, 25, 35.
5. Yep.
I'm just do everyone just looking just
And-
Finger box, please.
It's not going to be.
Anything with your bonus? Yeah, this is going to be a really good.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Bonus.
Cool. He gets onto the elevator, does nothing other than activate and wait. Yep.
I have in fact, done the right thing to wait for the elevator. You're not going to be mean and be like, you gotta push the button.
Me, Unga Bunga just waited.
Lyle's there just like, you gotta pull something, man.
You're just at the bottom going,
Except you hit all of the buttons.
Oh, yeah, please don't say storm.
little bastards in there with the closed button door.
Don't say what? Stool, your turn.
Make it good,
I don't
Stool.
care.
We're not doing so good here. We none of us have a plan. Make it good.
We don't have a sandwich. It's a good plan.
It's always your plan, sandwich action.
So I'm looking for my card.
Yep. You can see. Oh wait, you can only see out to 30 feet, right? Yeah, you can't see it.
Oh, a clue.
Start walking around.
Cool.
I saw that guy run past me though.
5,
Right?
10, yep. 15, 25, 30, yep. You can see them getting to the elevator.
How far away are they?
100 feet.
As the
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Like, as the crow flies?
As the crow flies,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like, what,
5,
60 to
10,
100?
70 to 80 feet ish.
Alright.
So did I just get flung up to a higher level?
No.
Or am I?
Oh, yeah, you are.
Okay. So I'm nowhere near the elevator these little turds are escaping in.
No, the elevator they're on is over here. You're on a different. They're on the
They're going
different
up to
elevator.
that level.
So we can try and
Because we can
meet them in
see
the direction that they're
them there, right, Dan? Or not?
You can see them over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
While they're
Well,
they're
actually-
in this elevator, maybe the best opportunity we
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
get at them because they're stuck in that elevator.
So long
until
as
it
the
reaches top.
building,
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
the
that was my
tree
thought
of this
process, that they'll
building
run
isn't
into us,
like
so it
blocking the
doesn't
line
chase
of
us.
sight, you can.
Okay.
So he could see them, but not with the magical
Yeah.
aura.
I'll just keep moving another thing.
However, you don't need to be ridiculously intelligent to work out that they've probably got the card.
I'll keep moving 30 feet more.
Okay, so
I
5,
think
10.
these are our guys.
As you're like running through,
Excuse me.
And if
Excuse
they're
me.
not, they're
you're
still
bumping, you're bumping into people.
So he's just looking for his card.
My goodness!
Thank
What a
you, Miss Icon.
disgrace of a man! Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
You think I'm a man?
Wait, come back. You have my card. I think you took it by mistake.
what a dreadfully droll man!
Dastardly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll discard a card to draw. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Next up, back to the top of the round. Lyle, you're up.
Alright, so I'm freaking yonkers off. I just want to try and get within range as fast as I can towards where the elevator is.
Sure. So what's your movement? 30?
30.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You get to there.
So I'm still how far away from the elevator?
5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60.
60 odd?
Yeah.
Alright, and I had to burn a dash action to get that far?
Mhm.
Alright. How far up is the elevator just started moving up?
You can't see it from here.
Alright.
It's going to take like 5 turns for the elevator. Have you never been in one?
Not in a medieval vine one anyway. Certainly not one made by high elves.
It's probably double slow.
Yeah.
It's good workout.
You just spend the entire time in there. I keep trying to see. I can't see the boat on this. Apparently, if you unfocus your eyes.
That's your turn?
Yeah. Fuck my eyes.
Quinkling 1 now jumps on, and the elevator starts moving on this one.
Quinklings, huh?
But it's really, really slow.
Quickly.
Yeah, I did kind of spill that, didn't I? My bad.
I knew what it was.
That
I wasn't going to say it.
saying it out loud changes nothing to me. Unfortunately.
Depends if you're still know.
Well, in game and out of game, I do not.
Cool.
One day there's a bestiary just written by Lyle. Quicklings, or as I like to call them, little fuckers.
There's my fucking
Little thieving,
existence.
also known as little thieving sons of bitches.
Loathsome ankle biters.
Great. After them, they're not going to do anything. They're going to take the dodge action. Elendor, I'm sorry, Willow, you're up, followed by Elendor, you're on deck.
Is my elevator alive?
It has gone up 5 feet.
Oh, great.
Is it a free action to yell out swiper, no swiper?
Can you re-explain to me what holding my action actually achieves?
Well, you set a trigger, and then it does the thing when the trigger goes off. So if you're like, I'm going to set my action to dash for when
But in terms of like, because it's come back round to my turn, is that now
it's now gone. Yeah.
gone? Yeah.
Unless the trigger's met, you don't.
Also, if it is an ability that uses up something, like a spell slot or a focus point, you do burn it, even if you don't manage to get it off.
Yep.
Got it.
No doubt.
Cool. No.
Jesus, that's cool.
Fast tongue, ladies. Is there anything I can do to speed up the elevator?
Does it sound like that? No. That's. Yep.
Oh, then I will
Elendor
hold
turns
my
around.
dash action.
Elendor turns around and says, "I could be of use."
All right.
You could,
Yes, I'm
with the
listening.
jump, still jump higher. Because your jump
Because
distance
it's not like enclosed. The
no,
elevator
it is
I
like
can...
it's like 4 ropes holding each corner, just like pulling you up slowly.
How many feet is the jump then? Just
3
another-
plus your strength modifier.
No, as in, sorry.
Oh, no, you have to move
the
10
jump
feet.
that I have to.
I think with Step of the Wind you don't have to. You can do
It's just
standing
double
jump.
your jump
Yeah.
movement.
But what's the jump minimum that I
Well,
need
you have to jump higher.
to
You are now what's that?
Kick his ass, Seabass!
You're probably about 10 feet away from being up all the way.
Okay, so I could just use a normal jump and not use
Sure.
expender
No,
pointer.
but it's different. High jump is different to long jump.
Yeah.
So high jump is you have to move 10 feet in order to high jump your strength. 3 plus your strength modifier.
That's what.
You have to move 10 feet first.
Move 10 feet first. I was in like for a run up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I don't have 10 feet in the
There-
elevator to do a
the thing
run
is 10 feet long. You would have to like swing your way off the edge, run, jump, and then jump sideways.
So I'm gonna say that that's not gonna work.
You can try and swing the elevator.
I am not causing property damage. One of these trees that are buildings are gonna kill me. You know what? I'm gonna be a little pussy ass bitch and I'm gonna hold my dash.
Cool. After you, then goes to Elendor.
Just gonna say bitch. Yeah, I'm just gonna move around and follow Stool, I guess.
Sure. So you go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 5. I can't see.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35. You can get here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the quicklings are like 5 feet up. As they're like.
Would I be within range to... Oh no, never mind. There's an action to dash. All good.
Cool. Then it's going to go
So
to.
I'd be able to hold the elevator.
Top of the line.
No. The quicklings. Well, one of them. Who is just going to take the dash action. No, sorry, the dodge action. He's like watching you like. Am I hit? Am I hit?
He's trying to fake you out. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
They're like shimmering between the two of them in the spot.
They're doing the John Cena.
You can't see us.
Yeah, they can
And
see
then
very clearly.
it's going to go to Stool.
Cool. I'll move 30 feet to start with.
Can't see. I think I'm there. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Come back down. I'll say that as. It's like they're like shivering right now.
Thank you for the follow, Poop Dog.
Poop dog!
and spelled D-A-W-G.
Yeah.
Now!
Yeah. I love the Invader Zim reference.
I didn't even pick up
Poop
it was
dog.
a, yeah. Oh my
Oh
god.
god, how did I bring the life of it?
Dude, Invader Zim reference. I didn't even pick that up. Mm-hmm. Filthy stink meat.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out one of my cantrip cards from out of the air,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say Manus Magi as I cast Mage Hand
Mm-hmm.
where the lift is to press one of the buttons.
That's excellent.
Poop Dog says the gangster spectre of defeat. Cool. You hit like the
I don't know what the
to,
buttons
like,
do, so I'm just
to
pressing-
like cue it
yeah,
to come
yeah.
back down.
I love it. My man.
Cool.
Genius.
I do love the little subtle things you do, like when you like made the pointer for the cat. He's always about working smarter, not harder.
Genius. I don't like the fact that it looks like he's bringing out another picture.
Yeah, that's a good mini. There's a Mage Hand mini for him.
Oh,
Oh, cool!
To remind us that he has Mage Hand.
nice.
Oh, that looks excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Party time.
That
looks
right.
excellent.
Oh, the camera needs to be back on this side again.
Yeah, a little bit.
So this is a chase scene. There's no other way to describe it.
Is that overhead camera not working anymore?
It does. It's
What are our
Just
options
probably not
though,
gonna get a
other
great
than
shot.
beating these
That's
things
fair.
within an inch of their life? Do we have
It does
anything?
not
We don't
work,
have
don't
we don't
worry.
have nets. We don't have ropes.
But
They're
you can suss it out.
super fast.
because I was thinking that could be
If
that
they,
side.
if they,
and then
if
the
we,
camera
if they
can
get
see
out of
it
that
this side.
elevator, we're not catching
Oh
them.
my darling.
Everyone's gonna be on this side in a second.
Yeah.
Is the elevator enclosed?
No,
No.
it's all open.
Yeah.
Just the open wood plank.
Yeah.
If I could
Okay.
Mario jump it if I
So
wanted.
Lyle, you're back to the top of the round.
All right. And the elevator's still going.
Still going up. Yeah.
Up. All right. I'll get 30 feet closer.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Yep.
Can I see the elevator from where I am?
You could see the top of one of their heads.
Do it. Headshot. I'm
Spare the
stuck.
dying's pretty good, but if you put an arrow through somebody's skull and I was the DM, I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. You're at least gonna want to get that arrow out first. I think I'll just burn a dash and I'll get as close as I can to the elevator. I want to be able to look down the have the
5,
elevator
10,
if I can.
15, 25,
Aim for a
30.
foot this time.
You go past two dignitaries who are like, what sort of commotion is that? Hey,
Run through one of their legs.
subscribe.
Boop dog.
Yeah!
You guys are the first streamers to get my name that is a reference. You get a sub for that.
Nice.
As soon as I read it, all I could think of was I'm running. You're ugly when you lie, dude. I'm not lying. Then why are you ugly? Good line.
Filthy, stinking humans. Alright, so you get there. You can see them like coming up, but they're not paying attention to you. You're just seeing like the two pointy hair bits, like troll hair, like sticking up.
Just this
facing
tiny little pinpricks of red light in Lyle's eyes as he just looks down at the floor of the elevator and just thinks about setting them on fire.
As you do,
Delightful.
you start hearing from this building some lovely music being played. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Lord.
I fucking hate this city.
To be fair, it's just questing in general.
It's just dead in general.
12.
Sorry?
12.
12? The song is alluring, but not enough to lead you in.
Am I aware that somebody is trying to bamboozle me?
Just sounds like really nice singing coming from that building.
Just doing the shoe
Bring
buddy.
earplugs!
Doing the shoe buddy.
It's kind of like Snow White with the singing, like to get all the birds and animals and
If
stuff.
I was a bird, I'd have like a -2. If I was a small woodland animal, forget it. Yeah, you roll with disadvantage.
You hit that note without squeezing anything down there. Kudos.
So I was. I'm just like moving my legs closer, doing a little bit of a squish.
And I'd like you to
Purple
become
drapes! I just
Can
love
you
purple
unplug
drapes.
this?
Hello.
Sorry.
camera to this side, but we need to
Camera
unplug it
needs
to do it, I think.
Let's change camera views then.
Do you mean the power supply?
So we don't, like,
Yes. Sorry, the power
and
So we don't give our viewers fucking seasickness.
Well, I've got one of the two. And this has got a.
why is
this,
the other one turned off?
And you want this to make its way around again?
supply. Yes.
Yes. Pass it on. Pass the 50
Pass
on
the
the
parcel.
left-hand side. Pass the 50 on the left-hand side.
But you played a lot of that, Ethan. Played a lot of Pass the Parcel in your time. That's
Is this an Ethan being really old joke? Or
No,
something?
it's a your dad joke.
Oh.
look at the map cam.
Ah.
It's all
just
joke.
as he got it.
There we go.
so fast he started to blur.
Oh, my secrets! Your sea creatures? My secrets.
Keep your
Sea
secrets.
critters.
No, his sea dice. They went through.
No, you can't find it. You can't
Do
find
it again, do it again. He's gonna file a claim to HR now. I'm being
Yeah.
bullied.
If you haven't seen the stream before, Poop Dog, your sub just added more money to the loot pool, which puts it as 3,006 gold pieces.
Is that going to be like the whole second stream? Is it just like the next episode is us being attacked by multiple bandits because we're carrying a sack of gold?
That's so
And on top of that,
That's a wish idea.
everything that you do, if you have a look at the about channel, about page in our channel, you can actually mess with our stream. So you can do anything from give people health potions, inspiration dice. You can wish things into existence, which someone got wished to being a huge creature for an hour.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yep. Yep. Hi, Bane. Welcome in. Good friend of all of us.
The wishes don't have to be helpful. They can be interesting.
But I mean, they can be
They
helpful.
often are Henderson. Quite handy. They are quite funny.
Really? We didn't notice at all. Cranky cat lady appears once more.
That again.
What did you do?
What is your heart's desire?
And if you don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons or anything that we play, and you just want general chaos, you can do
Oh
what
my
our
god, you
characters
imagine
did.
meteor swarm hitting this particular city?
They're probably like protected from something.
Yeah, because all the
We'll find
buildings are
out.
alive.
Yeah.
They're like giant ants.
Poop Dog says they know a bit, so here we go.
Oh,
Let's see what
okay.
this card is going to be. Meteor. Oh, I'm kidding. However, it is not a great one. You guys are not going to like this.
We never do.
So, I need you all to make a d20 check.
Oh,
Just d20. The lowest is gonna suffer.
Fuck right off.
You didn't. You did.
Wait,
You
you're
did.
on one?
Curse chest strikes.
only just beat you. Rolled a 2.
Oh
Oh!
my god. I
Curse
rolled a
chest
7.
strikes. Jack! Get in your chair, man!
Roll me a d6.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
1 is strength, 2 is dex, 3 is con, 4 is intellect, 5 is wisdom, 6 is charisma.
Another one.
Another 1, your strength drops by 1. So what's your strength at the moment?
Worse,
10.
I suppose.
So you go down to a 9.
It almost happened
depends.
to me again.
Depends.
Which means you now have a -1 to all of your strength.
We don't know how
checks.
bad this is. This could
It's
be
permanent.
permanent.
No, it is permanent.
Prep is like, oh.
This is permanent.
It's alright. It's
Yeah.
not like you're a melee class or
Damn.
anything.
Whoever did that is not invited to barbecue.
That is Prep Jack. To be fair, that's chaos. That is me. I created this deck. I am the
You are
reason.
not invited to barbecue.
He's disowned you as a brother. We don't share blood anymore.
Yeah, steel blood.
Sarah and Ollie still come mutant.
Alright. So, yep, cool. That happened in the space of that turn. How are we going to flavor this? So, as you walk,
Trip.
as you go past one of the high elves, I'm like, just bump into me, and he like pulls some of your like strength out, and then disappears into the crowd of people. You're like,
It's too bad your character isn't 40. We could have just flavored that and you just stood up wrong.
Jack says if he was there, it would have been him.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
It's because he would have called it to be him first,
Yeah.
and then it would have happened to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've never seen a meteor sword hit such a small area before.
Such a specific area. Low trained adventurers.
Family Guy God has just got the little.
So, who
It's like
just
the
went? I
man kid with the
believe
magnifying glasses.
I just did the dodge action, and then it was your turn. Right?
Yeah, because he
Ethan
just
had
did
his
a
turn.
saving
Cool.
roll for the
This
dust
this goes up one more increment. You're about 5 foot away from being up, so you can jump without any issue.
without,
need to make
without
a
having
run
to
jump.
swing this thing.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
had
you can-
to chutzpah up.
I'll let you do your jump, and then that'll be 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 to get there with your dash.
Sweet.
And now the
bless
elevator is up top.
your cotton socks. Okay, I will use my, I guess, normal dash and then bonus action dash to try and.
Oh, yeah. Now it's your turn. Yep. So
That was before the
Yeah.
yeah. So then
Are
you
you
go
at the bottom of
5,
the
10,
elevator?
15, 25, 30,
Yeah.
and then action dash.
You're
5,
both,
10,
you're both
15,
pretty close to the
25,
bottom of the
30,
elevator?
And then bonus action.
And then bonus action, I'll
Yep.
bonus
So
dash.
step of the wind. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You get right into like face to face with some dignitaries again. Or
Sorry,
not
excuse
again.
me.
And they're like,
Sorry, excuse me.
oh, child, God, you can smell it from here.
Yes, my good dinner.
But you smell like meat. You know the reference of Chunkus, right? You got sweet man pussy on your
I thought somebody who reeked of Cheetos would be more popular in Ohio.
That's just my feet smell. There you
The
go.
foot
That's not
Cheetos.
Cheetos.
What you do in Only Dan's is your own business, alright?
It's actually K on the other.
With New Meat Canyon. Where you go to make meetings. Alright, so that is your ridiculous movements.
Yeah.
Elendor, you're
That's
up.
just bolted like a motherfucker. It's just me.
I think Cam's we can switch the camera.
That's a good shot.
Beautiful.
I was waiting for it to be Joe again.
As it should be.
How far in range was I? Was I within the 60 feet? So?
Like 40 feet?
35, 40 odd feet. They're going up in the elevator.
Would you say the elevator's too big of an object for me to
Yes.
hold in place with?
I
It's
have
a small object. This is larger than.
Yeah.
Can I call out to my boys?
Yeah, you can see them.
It's
Yeah.
out of my. I'm not. Yeah. I'll just be like, stay at the bottom of the elevator for a sec. See if I can get them to come join you.
Okay. I will, move myself close to the bottom of the elevator, and guess I'll ready. Oh, you can't ready a grab, can you?
No, you can ready a grapple.
A grapple?
Put
I'll,
on
I'll-
slip on a baseball mitt.
I'll ready a grapple, even though I've lost one strength.
Which is gonna set your DC to proficiency bonus is added, so 8 plus
2
it would be
minus-
11.
8 plus 2 minus 1.
Oh, minus 1. Sorry, yeah,
No.
8 plus. Yeah, it would be 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking plus 2 plus 2. No. Yeah, so 9. Cool. Yep, that's your turn. Then the elevator goes up. I know you push buttons, but it has to do
That's
the
fine.
first action first,
No.
and then do its thing to return the elevator there afterwards.
Apparently there was an emergency
I
button.
don't know what was pressing me to.
The miniatures, they're fighting back.
Go, my mage hand, get them.
Just gonna get in there like True Lies, except you're on a camel.
The one with Hunter's Mark
'Cause you
is
took a
going
second
to
there. Oh my god.
dash 5, 10, like fucking 120 feet.
What,
Um,
they got to the top of the elevator?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I thought
damn.
that thing had enough turn before it reached the top.
It then, well, it's like 5 feet away, but they are ridiculously dexterous and can use dex instead of strength to jump. And they boing, like a flea, like up the extra 5 feet, 5, 10. They don't provoke attacks of opportunity. It's just the one. Goes straight into the building here.
Surely they're.
Well,
wait,
there goes my plan. I thought I'd get there in
I was
time.
gonna say, I was sort of hoping
There's
that
still 1 minute.
because they weren't expecting to
Where's the
see
building?
us
You know
in
where
front of the
that one is.
elevator, that you'd have some sort of advantage.
Thought I'd have him in the
like reaction.
shooting fish in a barrel.
If they
Well, you've
got
got
a
one.
reaction,
That
yes.
one you know where it is.
But
It's
they
going to
don't
do something
provoke
that makes him
attacks of
jump down to you.
They are just ridiculously fast. When you're moving at 120 feet a turn,
Yeah. No, that's
you outrun your problems. And it straight. You see the doors go.
Was that the one-eye hunter's mark? Or was there
Yes, you can feel the hunter's mark on the other side of the door. However, actually, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. You are
yeah. I'm close
starting to
enough.
hear the song. You're in a reasonable clean distance.
19.
19. Cool. You succeed. You do hear this lovely song coming from inside, but nothing more. Cool. After that one goes stool. You're up.
I'll move towards it. 30 feet.
Someone's getting a
Oh man, they really expect me to drink this? It smells like a bugbear's ballsack.
Come up with that line yourself.
Yes.
And Dan, I sent Dan like 5 or 6. I thought he'd pick one. He just used it.
I just set them all to random, so it would like random between them. Poop Dog says, I'd like to give Willow a health potion because I have a Goliath monk and I haven't been able to play.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yep. You get a health potion, so make sure you write that down. You don't forget. Those may come in handy.
What are you, shit dog?
It's actually not a potion, it's a medical adhesive strip.
It's just a nicotine pack.
Oh dear.
Thank you.
Cool. So you've
Right,
moved
so
stool.
move.
Yep.
Does he look like he's about to just run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his turn.
Yeah.
But Lyle gets a turn first.
Yeah.
I think it might be, and I feel like I should get $1 for every time I've had to say this. We might have to stop fucking around with these guys and take this a touch more seriously.
Poop Dog says it may or may not contain sawdust.
Just. I guess we
Yeah,
can
I
take
do
it
notice the tint
seriously,
of
thank
cedar.
you. We've been taking this very seriously, thank you.
It's mostly eucalyptus.
How high up is the elevator?
So
It is currently 10 feet up. And has a 15-foot.
Can still jump. It's still got hops.
It's not that weak, but I don't think it's a good idea. Instead, instead of gonna pull out another card and read from it, Chloris Spaghetti. And
touch my Chloris.
And out of it,
Not
Chlorine
that she does.
spaghetti.
out of the card shoots a colourful spray of sand.
Sawdust?
I cast colour spray at it. It needs to make a con saving throw.
Is it? It's in a cone, right?
Yeah.
How far is the cone? Like
15.
15 feet. Yep, that's gonna hit him.
Yeah.
So need to make a whiz save. Con save. Ooh,
DC 13.
it is not good those. I don't think.
Good job. Roll that
It's not great. I roll a 4 in total.
Yeah, it is blinded.
Which can be detrimentally bad if you're running at 120 feet.
Oh, 100%.
That was the point. Until the end of my next turn.
Sweet.
So, it's a while.
Cool.
Yep, that's my turn.
Love it.
And you've still got what you call it on, right? Detect magic.
Yeah, detect magic.
You would see at this range now that you've moved within that, he has the card.
Wait. I know you can't see, but I need the card. Please.
Cool.
And my mage hand will press more buttons.
There is only 2. Up or down.
Well, it's gonna
This
get
elevator,
it's now
by the
gonna go
way.
down, then back up.
Whoa! Wee! Whoa! Wee! I'm going to be making Invader Zim references for the rest of the episode. God damn it, Poop Dog. Cool. That is your turn.
Yep.
Lyle, you're up. You can see this guy just gets hit with a whole heap of colors. He's like,
It's just too much. Crack addict can't see.
his face is like being all contorted and shit.
Lyle's, he gets to this point about 2/3 of the way through every session where he's just cracked the shits with this situation. And sick.
This is Sparta!
Oh, Lyle's still working on his one-liners, so he's got a ways to go. But he's like, bad floor, justice. He's just gonna like pop an arrow in this one.
Sure.
And see how fast he runs with an arrow in
Well,
it.
you have advantage because it's blinded.
You could just get real close and be like, I ain't gonna miss this time.
It's like trying to dodge.
Good thing too, right?
Oh no, would you roll on the first?
Oh no, the first one was a 91.
It's infectious.
Yeah, right.
The curse seed is spreading like a plague.
That's a good deal.
Just need to push it this way.
Okay.
To the end, to the end.
So it is a. Check that.
Send the bad juju vibes at me.
Yes.
I don't believe in that.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Alright. I will also use my mastery ability with the longbow, slow. Which
Cool.
minus is
Let's
10.
do the damage first.
Yeah. He might be a corpse.
It may very well be.
So I need
Can't wait for them to be like, alright, prison for murdering. They're actually infants.
Oh wait, no, this one isn't the one.
These are baby high elves?
Oh my god, I'm so scared now.
They are not.
Ooh, max damage. That is 11 damage.
Yeah, that's enough to kill it. Good.
And I'll wait patiently for his corpse to come up with the other 5 feet of the elevator. And jump in there before it heads back down.
That's
Cool.
awful.
You just like it's like moving at a million miles an hour, but then like the collar hits it and it's like, ugh! And you just like shame. You just see like its head go.
By the way, if anybody's keeping track, Lyle's accuracy is 100% so far in this campaign.
I'm proud of you.
You watch it.
He's fired 2 shots, and 2 people have hit the dirt.
So as the arrow penetrates its head, it into green powder.
I thought so.
Is it the same?
But I do need that arrow back.
The arrow is now in the ground, and so is the card.
Like
Well, not in the
Legolas
ground,
from
but like
Infinity War.
Yeah, I know, man.
Like
In a water storage.
And I'll
No.
Okay.
I'll use whatever action I have. I assume it's still kind of coming up.
Yeah.
Just grab the card and the arrow. And
Yeah,
then
it'll come up on the next round. It'll be all the way up. You could use your movement to jump onto the elevator and then grab it,
I might use what I've got left to just yell down to your characters. I think we've got a caster somewhere up in this building. The other one ran in here.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Hero Zone. Those of you that are watching us, go give Hero Zone a look-see. Give him a follow. Wonderful content creator. All things TTRPG. Those of you that are coming across, I'm sure you've come across before, as Hero Zone often raids us. But if you haven't, we're an entirely interactive Australian tabletop roleplay group. You can mess with us, check our about page as to how you can do so, and make sure you give us a follow as well. God, how was your session there, Hero? How'd you go, Maddie? The players are currently fighting some quicklings, and the quicklings are stealing shit.
Sorry, that's plural. We're fighting a quickling now.
Well, you have a single quickling left after. It was kind of like an execution. One of them blinded it, and the other one walked up with a bow and arrow and went, shame.
It was extremely like an execution, yes. In an elevator, blindfolded.
And for context, by the way, they're wearing uniforms because they are a part of an adventuring academy. I've gotten them all uniforms with the logo and the, weird ways they wear it.
Sure,
Some say Harry Potter. I say Attack on Titan.
Hero Zone says they were playing Cyberpunk 2077 to do research for a Cyberpunk Red campaign you want to run on the channel this year. It's been a bit rough at first, but I'm getting into it. We are currently getting ready for Cyberpunk Red. We'll be doing a session 0 next fortnight, and then we'll be airing in 4 weeks' time from there. So about 6 weeks' time, you'll see Cyberpunk Red on this channel too. Wonderful. Love TTRPGs in all their forms. Yeah. We have a new DM. We have a few new players. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
What do you think I said?
Cool. That's your turn then, Lyle.
Yeah, I'll just yell down to the boys. I think we've got a caster, and they're probably in this building. The other one ran in there. Somebody's. I think these have been caused by somebody else.
Some bastard.
Better get up here.
Willow, you're next. Eleanor, you're on deck.
Coming.
I am dashing straight for them doors.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30.
Eleanor,
British action.
can I say something
Sure.
as my character?
Yeah.
Can I say we should wait and go all together?
Yeah, I was gonna actually.
No, you weren't. You
No,
were gonna run right
as
in
soon
there.
as I said it, I went, I'm probably gonna go in there and
Don't
die.
unga bunga.
So instead,
8 seconds later, we're
We
fighting
need
a
you,
mind control.
Hulk. We need you not to smash for 5 minutes. But monster.
fun.
Still's coming.
Did you say? Well, I'm sorry. Unga Bunga has been Are you actually saying your name?
We need to get her a helmet.
Because that
and
will
then when
change
she
what
goes
I do.
unga bunga, she just turns into Juggernaut.
Then she looked like Natalie Portman for that movie where she had to wear one of those helmets for people who like suddenly fall asleep standing up and need to protect their brain case.
Right.
You just
So,
give her an afro.
Do you lose
That
consciousness
was-
suddenly?
That 30 feet could just be my normal walking, and then I like half dash to the door just so I can be ready and maybe listen.
You can
in.
dash and then just get to the door and
Yeah.
start to listen.
And just have a little ear sticky beak, you know, for hearing.
Yeah. It almost looks like you're trying, but you're kicking at the same time.
Like,
I'm listening, ready to spin kick.
it's more my balance. I'm like, holy shit, what are they saying?
You hear at 1,000,000 miles an hour a language you don't understand.
They've got the scat man in there. Hurry!
Oh my god, we have to stop that playing jazz!
Skibidi?
Skibbity?
Baba Booey?
Scabada.
Is that it? I
Are
don't know.
you okay? You having
I'm
fun?
It's having
Said
a
the thing.
Are you
Yeah.
trying to be hip? Are you trying to be cool?
I'm hip. I'm with it.
I want to be online.
On the line.
On
you
the
You put
line.
it on the line.
Cool.
For everyone to see.
So you guys are all gonna group up. Cool. We will end combat there, just for the moment, while you wait for the elevator to up elevator go down. You guys, we will take a quick break. Stick around. Maddie, if you're still there, check out this. We made this. You'll love this.
Y'all ready for
you
this?
love making these sorts of things, but we filmed this live, and I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome to Down2DieRP. Before we start the show, we want you to know all about the fun ways you can interact with us and our story. One way you can use your channel points is to add a curse of clumsiness to play. This means that any dice rolled out of the dice tray becomes a natural 2 and an automatic fail. Another way you can spend your channel points is on the name generator. This will allow you to name the next NPC, town, or summoned creature. The ultimate channel point redeem is the Deck of Many Wishes. This can have a fun, in or out of game effect. Your subs, gifted subs, or prime subs add a D100 gold, credits, or eddies to the loot hoard to be discovered by the party later. You could send everyone, or a certain someone, a message. You can send a stim pack or health potion to someone who might need it. You can also gift an inspiration die. These allow the recipient to re-roll a failed dice roll. You have the power to bless someone's dice rolls, granting them a small bonus for the rest of the session. Or you can use that power to bane them instead, having the opposite effect. If you really don't want your favourite character dying, you can bestow a death ward upon them, preventing them from dying the next time they would go down. Don't you just wish you could do anything to help tell our story? Well, you can. We can make anything your heart would desire come true. Summoning bad guys, gifting treasure, power-ups, nerfs, out-of-game effects, or summoning even more bad guys. Power of Foresight grants you the ability to personally work with one of our game masters to create a custom encounter. This includes custom backgrounds as well as the printing and painting of miniatures to field against our players. Ever wanted to make your own dungeon? Create your own custom bad guys, dangerous hazards, and fantastic loot? All when you ascend to Game Master. welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry if it was irate.
Veneers. Not like you can see it on camera or anything. Oh.
Stray is pretty fun. We love it here.
Australia.
Try to kill you over there. Okay. Wait,
I don't have any non-Australian members.
We are
One of
adaptive
our
AI
voices is
already.
very jarring.
You mean?
Well, you know, like when you're used to listening to a certain type of accent all the time. It's like, well, we're used to watching a lot of American and British movies, and when we do watch an Australian movie, it's jarring to ourselves.
I feel like we're very
I always
red now.
found that odd. Like, how does an American film always sound like they have no accent?
Yeah,
And
a lot
then
of the time they
you
do
listen
have
to British
neutral-
or
A lot of the times they will have like neutral accented actors. But
unless they're from Brooklyn or Boston.
Moose in the chat, by the way.
You from Boston?
Hi,
Moo.
on that comment, when Now You See Me was like really jarring.
it was.
Not
but
Now
was
You See Me.
It wasn't.
The horror movie.
The hand one.
The hand one,
The hand
yeah.
one.
To all the Americans watching, only Kano from
What is
the
that
new
called?
Mortal
Why do I
Kombat
know
film
what
is an
movie you were
accurate
talking
portrayal
about?
of
We
an
know
Australian
what it.
film.
Ah, fuck.
We're in the same
Yeah.
Right?
We're like,
This is just like
What's
spot
the
on.
This is really good.
What's the
I'm gonna-
I'm gonna get
DC
fucking
guy?
laser beams out of my fucking eyes.
He does bad news, you beer shit and you're out of it.
But also
Hang
we
on,
had to see
guys, one at a time. Otherwise, the audience is going to
Talk to me. Yet somehow when you said now you see me, I knew exactly what you fucking meant.
They see me was a pretty.
Matty Mogg says, I'm in Ohio. It's the most neutral,
Ohio.
negligent accent in all of the US.
Negligent.
Yeah, it is the most vanilla English pronunciation.
Do you find that accents jarring, like listening to them?
Oh yeah.
See, I
No,
find
I'd say
I
you
find that
don't.
Australian accents vary, right? The
It
closer you are to a city, the more neutral our accent is. The more you go out of town, like
Oh my god.
yeah, get 'em out of here.
Plus, I feel
I mean,
like
like,
Adelaide.
what did you just say?
Adelaide is very bit prim and proper.
Yeah.
Joe, do you remember when you
We
went
say
to the
dance,
pub?
not dance.
There was some people who you just
Stop.
could not understand
Dance.
unless
Oh,
you worked at the pub for
100%,
like
yeah.
fucking 5 years.
Yeah, Johnny McMaster.
From the
I mean, he's
can't
dead
even say the name of the city.
He's a
Melbourne.
grumble.
Melbourne.
Can't even say you're in
I don't
city.
know
name.
where the fuck that
Beer
came
jar?
from, but Melbourne.
Prepper Jack says,
Oh,
as
is
an
this Turkish
American,
delight?
I can find Perth
Yes.
accents difficult to understand.
Oh.
And that makes sense, because they are very far removed from the rest of Australia.
Yeah, they're very
I don't want to waste it, but I don't want to eat it either.
What's ooey? What's in your hand?
What's
What's it?
in-
What do you have? Is that when you talk to your dog? Like, I don't recognize that noise. What are you eating?
Why is your mouth crunching? Why is it crunching?
Oh my god, that's so true.
why are you crunching?
And it's gone.
It's like, okay, but
Guess
you're
you'll die.
it short circuits your brain because you're like, wait, you're crunching. Oh wait, you swallowed it.
It's too late once you hear the crunch.
Yeah.
It happened to my dog. We were going for a walk and he was like sniffing around this bush and I'm like, are you gonna do a whiz, little man? He turned around, he just had a chicken bone with all the meat in his mouth. I was like, get it! He swallowed that whole thing in one piece. I could not, he was just like,
Well, if he swallows it in one piece, that's a good thing.
That's actually
yeah,
better.
so it's
That's
not
a
gonna like
splinter.
splinter,
Yeah.
but I was still just like, my hands pried his mouth open. I'm like, you look fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
I had a
knows you
friend-
too well.
No, 100%.
I had a friend of mine spend like so much money at the vet getting a tea towel out of their dog.
Oh yeah.
I know that sounds horrible, but I feel like that'd be a really nice clean out though. Like, you know, just
It makes you wonder, like, how did it swallow a whole tea towel? Like, that would have been an effort and a half to swallow
But
that.
also, like, what was on the tea towel that it like tasted good?
Well, if you're like my family, we hang our tea towels on the oven, so it probably smelled like food.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair actually.
But even then, to go to the effort of swallowing a whole
Some
tea towel.
dogs are dumb, right? Dogs aren't the most
Yeah,
intelligent
well, like
creatures.
golden retrievers
No.
particularly do not have the capacity to know when they're full, so they just keep eating
Yes.
and eating. And
Sorry, I thought you were saying golden retrievers are really smart.
No.
No, they just like food a lot.
They're just very food motivated.
Like they only learn tricks, like you said, because they're food motivated. Yeah. It's jarring whenever someone's like, I really want a golden retriever because they learn stuff real quick. I'm like,
can never have food anywhere on the floor ever again.
It'll disappear.
It'll be gone.
At least it'll be clean.
This is true. This is
Aussie Shepherds, on the other hand, really smart, but look dumb as hell.
Whoa, what now? My dog looks very intelligent, thank you.
Is your dog an Aussie Shepherd?
He's an Aussie Shepherd, Blue Heeler, and
Oh, right,
Border
mix of
Collie.
shit.
He's
Yeah, but like,
he's a big mix. Yeah,
It's a
but he's my mutt. He's so adorable. When I first got him, like very food motivated, and then he worked out when I didn't have a treat. So I started stashing treats around my entire house, and then he worked out where exactly treats were and were not stashed. Little asshole. But he's such a cool.
That's because you use treats.
Yeah.
You have to wean them off with treats to good behavior gets pats, or good behavior gets
Yeah.
ball.
You gotta start with
Yeah,
treats.
yeah.
Oh, my dogs now associate toys with stress relief. So whenever they not stress relief, grounding mechanism. So whenever they're excited when we get home, they run over and grab their toys
Grab their toy.
and just sit there looking at you like.
Ooh. Blue's the same, because when we first got him, because a lot of those like cattle type dogs, they love to nip, because that's what they usually do with like sheep and all sorts. So he would do like nipping. So now he will not play with you until he can put a toy in his mouth, because he knows that like nippy no good.
Poop Dog says it's almost like he could smell them because he's a dog.
Do you think the dog has?
Genius.
Do you think that dog has any thoughts on her?
Yes, she does.
Actually, no. She has all the thoughts
She
on
has
her.
all the thoughts. She looks stressed
He
AF.
does not. He's gone. He's.
Show that to the camera, because
This is
that
dead
dog
matter.
actually
You're
looks
not
scared.
gonna believe this shit.
That dog's looking into your soul. Yeah, that focus is going so well.
Aww.
There is nothing but concern.
No, it is. Do you have food? Food. Do you have food?
Does anyone care enough to see my dog? Or
Yes.
she might-
I'd love to see.
Yeah, what? Hold up. Hold up.
No, we're not
Oh.
cats.
Poop Dog says.
Graham wants to see them puppies.
So cute. Yes.
What's in the
that was where I was going. I was like, nope.
There you go.
Someone had to say.
Yeah.
This is. Let me get a photo of my boy. Alright,
All right, let me just get my hand ready.
get my ass stuck to the chair. I can't.
Hi, sorry, excuse me. Hi, sorry.
You gotta
You
go
go all the way in and then out until.
Yeah.
Look
So
at them eyes.
out.
This is my boy. Isn't cute?
He was so vicious when I went to pick you up, and yeah, he was like, I was like, oh man, it says beware the dog, and I'm like, I might wait outside. I'm not hearing anything. I don't see any dog. Actually, no, I can hear a dog inside. It must be inside, so I should be safe. And then like you open the door, and immediately I'm attacked with love.
I was gonna say the thing you gotta look out for is like the piss of excitement. Why don't any of my friends pee when they see me? Fake friends.
Not something I want. No. Watching
Yeah.
you, I said I don't like that. It's gonna be a tariff on all dogs.
Oh, is that
Cam,
your
I
dog?
demand you take this Malteser off my table. It's got
Throw it
teeth
at me.
marks in it.
Throw it at me. Throw it at me.
Open your mouth.
So gorgeous.
Oh. That was a little off, but that's still a pretty good shot.
Yeah, it was a pretty good shot. Yeah.
Poop Dog
He
says
could
the
be.
piss of
I
excitement.
meant to take it with
The
me.
piss
and I
of
forgot.
excitement. If your
I'm
friends
like,
don't pee on you when they see you,
No,
they
they
don't
came a bit
really
too
love
fast,
you.
so it's
That's
kind
all
of
I'm saying.
That's Karen, right? Your friend.
Yeah, a bit into it. It felt
I
soft.
pee on
I
you
was
a few
like,
times. You
"Kiss
just
me."
don't.
It's halfway into combining with the pod.
I keep my feet off the floor here.
It's just a continuous stream. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just gonna.
I
just gonna
have not
tap
had any wine yet today. I cannot deal with this. Oh, yo, am I in?
Man, next time we go on a mission like this, can we ask what the punishment in this city for graffiti is? Death. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Before we kick down the door and start slaying.
Bam!
Slay!
Man, I am very curious as to what's behind this door, though. If the music
Because,
was
I mean,
something we needed to roll
If it's
for,
just a fine, we can slip that under the door.
slip that with its corpse powder. Yeah, you can pay that when you reconstitute your body or something. Just
I was
look
gonna
up
say
and
something, but
You're
you're
ready to say
in the middle of talking, so I was like, oh, hold on. Wait.
I'm sorry.
No, but like looking at myself in camera, I look like a mix.
Yeah, thank you.
Like I look like a very young Colonel Sanders. Not Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. Colonel.
My brain is so foggy today. The thing you called me before.
Oh, isn't like the KFC dude?
Yeah, the KFC. Just like, yeah.
That is Colonel Sanders.
It's Colonel Sanders?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was right.
So full of self-doubt. The Colonel wouldn't be so full of self-doubt.
Yeah, I'm a young version. Still got the anxiety.
No, you haven't quite got a plantation full of slaves.
Yeah.
No.
Could also
My
pass
ancestors
as,
are
like,
quivering.
Gulliver.
It's funny.
Oh, I smelled that as I walked past.
Oh, is it just wine?
Oh, I thought you meant like me. I'm like,
No, it's like the wine.
I'm wearing deodorant.
Whoa,
I'm-
Dan!
He likes your stag.
No, I could smell the wine and it was just like,
Sweet man pussy.
I can't handle that.
You are the chungus now.
Twice in one day. I can't. Oh, he throwing it back. Careful. You gonna break something, baby.
Where's the tech cam?
Oh, your,
He was-
your headphones did very sensually tell me they're down to 70%.
Honestly, I don't think you should turn the
Um,
webcam on. I don't think you can handle that kind of juice he's
I think
throwing
you just
back.
wanted to talk to me,
Alright.
bud.
fair enough.
Should we get
Uh,
back
goodbye.
As I can go, man.
Bye.
I can't pull over any
See
further.
you later, Matt. Thank you for
See you, buddy.
the raid, and again, go and have a look at Hero Zone. It is fantastic. Very excellent tabletop roleplay.
Excellent.
Party time. Excellent.
Uh,
I know I'm watching that.
so,
Camera
let's
1, camera 2.
get
Camera
back
one,
into
Camera two. Camera.
With old Captain Dad Joke himself.
You killed me. No!
Oh, I'm back.
Alright. So, you all convene on the other side of the door. And as you all gather, I need you and you to make me wisdom saving throws.
Don't say that. Oh, man. I'm a nat.
19.
19.
Oh, you've got a
Wisdom, you said?
Oh no, 20. Because I got a plus 1 hacking.
4.
4. Cool. So, you guys are like starting to strategize as this happens, and you feel this alluring music, the singing
Yeah.
from the inside. That wasn't what I was aiming for. It was exactly
what you were
princess, and then I realized exactly.
Your subconscious was just like, no, this is nowhere.
That's why I don't put myself out there, folks. Not where I wanted this episode to go.
Stop.
While that's happening, you guys are having a discussion. What is your battle plan?
Does anyone understand?
I mean, could have had time to comprehend languages.
Now you can start to do that.
10 minutes.
Cool.
Can you sense any magic coming from inside?
I'm still concentrating on detect magic.
Your new one won't get rid of that?
Comprehend languages in a concentration.
Go on.
So you can start to cast that spell.
Yeah.
While that's happening, you're doing that. You two are not. Do you have a battle plan? What are you doing?
Well,
Can I see through the
I don't know.
windows from you?
We're not exactly the law in this town. I don't know if we can kick the door down and.
If you went around to here, you would see up, but not down.
I'm pretty sure the little thing.
Skip.
is
You do
in
have
there.
your what you call it again, because they carried one half each. So one of them had the rope, had the
So one
grapple
of them.
side.
So wait, what have I got back? The
You have
hook
both.
or the ring?
You have
You
both.
got it all.
Yeah, it dropped it when it was like it got to the elevator.
Good.
I see.
I was salty about that. Really salty.
We're really something.
You have that back. While that's going on, give me a perception check. You two.
Oh shit, Slam. Oh, that is despicable.
Can you roll
That
me a
is.
stealth?
I only got
Stealth.
10.
Check.
Big rip 10.
I'm going to move this dice to see. 17 plus 2 is 19.
Cool.
get the plus 2
18 for me.
It'll be in the skill.
if it's ticked or just
It-
if
no,
it's
no,
got
you
plus
just-
2 on it?
Yeah, if it's got +2, I've already added that in.
Okay.
The tick means you're proficient in it.
Yeah. Wait, show me your sheet.
I will say that these things are, as far as I can
Not
tell, not
proficient,
even
it's
real. They're probably some sort of conjured something or
Yeah,
another.
you don't have. If you have a
Don't know
tick,
magic
it means
that
that you're
good.
proficient,
But
and
yeah,
you
when
get
you kill them, they
+2
just
on
disappear.
top
They're
of
not.
that.
Okay.
They're
So,
made-
like, the
they're made
+4 is
of glitter and
already there.
farts.
It's already
So we
included.
don't have
It's
to
already
worry
all
about
your
keeping
numbers
it.
are there.
Holy moly!
Holy
Look at this.
shit!
That's amazing.
Who's getting the bless? Llewellyn. Yeah.
If it's got the plus 2 and no tick, do
The-
I add the 2 to
No,
it?
you don't need to add
numbers-
anything to it. The numbers are already there.
Yeah, the numbers are what they're meant to be.
I don't think that made sense to him because that didn't make
So-
sense to me.
So the numbers that are there is what you say. That's
This
it.
is what you add.
What you add.
Yeah,
You
so
don't-
if it's got plus 2 with no tick, I add the 2.
Even if it
To
had a
the
tick
roll.
and it's a +4, you'd still add +4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's a
Don't
plus
worry
2
about
and
the
no
tick.
tick,
The tick just means you're proficient,
Which
is
means you
helps
can
to
add your
calculate.
grade
Hey, I get it.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh wow!
Who was that? You're dead to me.
That's
Dead
Llewellyn.
to me.
So not only do I have inspiration, but I also have bless.
Mother.
it's also got all my skill.
I'm upset with
You
you,
kept your
chat.
sheet.
Upset with you. I'm gonna eat my feelings.
Probably writing things
Yeah,
down to
but-
simplify it for me.
I'm a
Away.
dude.
Essentially,
Well, I need
These-
to like adjust it because of your.
I swear to
Upgrade.
God, if there is a fucking
The-
cat
the
lady
strength
inside
of
this
it,
building,
haven't
Why would you put
experienced
that in
it.
the universe?
Amelia, you look
To be
funny
fair,
today.
I haven't experienced it yet, so it would make sense to bring her in
do I
now.
smell cat litter in the air?
No, you just smell.
If she starts appearing,
What
more
was
with-
your perception check?
It was 18.
18. Cool. So you slip off in this moment.
Drew a penis on
Slip off.
I
with
thought you'd
bands.
like
Very
it.
small.
With a love heart.
And veins.
Brotherly
You
love
slip off in
people.
this moment. They don't notice you slipping off. You actually spot a very rare bird to these parts.
Oh, that's cute.
It is a magpie, and it's. Jesus,
She's actually pretty good.
Holy fuck!
Where's the magpie here?
I don't want to be swooped.
I send
Send that hat and do the hat thing behind you.
I send a greeting to it in its traditional language. Hey, you gone?
Sap bitch.
Give me an animal handling check, and I'll give you advantage on that. That was actually good.
That's actually pretty good. That's 24.
Ayo!
It's pretty hard to break above 20 with these when you're level 2.
Cool. So, Poop Dog says, I didn't know it was swooping season. Season's a swooping season.
It's always swooping season.
I have never been swooped by one before. Maybe because
I used to work at a zoo.
You're the chosen one.
I used to work at a zoo, and the magpies knew only to swoop people with helmets on.
It's like, oh, you think that's gonna stop me?
Yeah.
All right.
If you were walking through the zoo, they did not care.
Yeah.
If you were walking and had a helmet on, you would be swooped. If you rode a bike with a helmet on, you would be swooped.
Swooped.
If you rode
Oh.
a bike without a helmet, you wouldn't be swooped.
So
If
really
there
they're
was nothing
saviors, they just
under
take-
there worth
take
swooping, why would you wear a helmet?
Yeah.
He's
Clearly,
like,
you've
so-
got all the juices that are juicy in there.
No, it's just a true hero. Swoop those cyclists. Swoop them.
You want to be on the road? You can pay retro, you asshole. All right, so the bird dawdles back to you.
And pretend like I understood a word of that. Good to have you about. Good to see someone from the home country
And
around
it's
the place.
like looking at you expectantly.
Yeah. What do I got? I'll find a little meaty ration.
You pull out and you feel you've still got a bit of the cookie left.
Oh, golly.
Oh yeah. Throw a cookie. I'll like put a good berry in a cookie. And
You throw it.
that one's for you, buddy.
It looks at you.
Eats it and dies.
Does the hop hop hop.
Oh.
And then it does that thing that all babies do, where it goes, like chasing you expectantly.
Maybe keep your distance there, fella. We're probably about to get into. We're about to get into something.
He goes,
Can I make an animal handling check because I see if I can get a bit of a vibe what this is. He probably just wants more food, but
sure, give me a animal handling or insight, whichever of the two you prefer.
I get the feeling it'll be animal handling I prefer.
Do you have speak with animals?
I do, but it is a spell I do not have equipped with me. That's 17.
17. You can tell it's got like grey crest along its back, and that means that it's still in its infant kind of stage and is kind of growing up, and is like kind of attaching itself to you as like someone who can feed it, because in the magpie hierarchy, it always wants to be fed by someone else, like by another magpie, even if it's not its mum.
Holy moly!
Holy shit!
That's amazing.
Llewellyn says it's for you. You get less.
He's a good hat.
Thank you. The last hat got melted.
Right.
So we look like a bunch of knobs just now.
Llewellyn says it's for you, for your lovely hat.
Bless you, Llewellyn.
It's real
You add a
hot
D4 to
outside.
your checks. Wicked.
Alright, we'll just go back to that, because we're kind of in the middle of something, but don't come with us, bud. You see a lot of magpies around here.
Cool.
Give him another
He like hops over onto like a nearby like railing. It's just on the side.
Give it all the love in the world.
Wait for us here, buddy.
Ah, you found dinner.
Don't you dare.
No.
Also, I'm not sure how well you'd come off in a fight against a magpie. Especially this high up.
What's your hit dice? And your
Magpie attacks.
your constitution.
You've been paid my peck.
Constitution is 13, so +1.
So +1, and you gain 7 hit point total as a maximum, and you now get the Beastmaster abilities.
You're
Is that
level
a fancy way of saying I just leveled up?
Correct.
I was kind of like, because I could do all of that, but if I just hit the level up button, it will probably do that for me.
But you may need it in this coming fight.
Oh, that's... this is the thing where I walk through a room full of ammo and health potions, and the door locks behind me, and there's a door...
It's just the bit where you see quick saving.
Oh, no.
Do you think you'll get it if you
As you
got
walk
the card
in,
back from
the what do you call it, starts, the boss music starts, and the health bar goes boom, boom, boom. No, in this time,
I shall
Elendor, while he's having a conversation with the magpie and you're ritually casting comprehend languages,
makes it
you
sound
don't
less
notice
important than
that
what it was.
Elendor slips off. And you slip away into the building.
Just hit me with it.
Do I knowingly do this?
No, like you. Well, kind of, yes, but no. You're compelled to come in. You might need to raise the legs, because
Raise your face.
Welcome in.
You
the
do
Lord.
more than me now.
Welcome
You're so
in.
excited.
Welcome in the Lord Bayron.
Bayron.
Those of you that are
Sounds
following
like
us
Final
and
Boss.
watching us, go give them a look-see and a follow if you like what they do. Those of you that come across, we are an entirely interactive roleplay stream. We play fun games like Dungeons & Dragons, Cyberpunk, and Warhammer. Check our about page as to how you can mess with us. There's lots of fun things that you can do, like turn someone into a giant, even though they're a halfling. You can, use the deck of many wishes.
Minus someone's strength.
Minus someone's strength using the deck of many wishes. That's fun.
Still so
Hey, but if you do it now, you could end up giving them a bonus.
-2 last game.
The more
You're just like, I know how many good versus bad cards are in there. Do it.
there is exactly half and half,
2 strength.
and then a whole heap of like mediocre in the middle.
We turn
Some
in so
might be
many
good, might be
jokes
bad.
Oh god, I
Actually,
really
doesn't do
expected
Here,
it to be
carry
like a
this.
70s, 30s,
I was
60s.
already at a 9 when we started.
Yeah.
I was down to a 7 by the time the campaign ended.
The Lord Baron says, "Hey all, I hope the session is going fantastic. It really is. We're having a great time."
It has been so far, but I think it's about to take a bit of a turn.
Maybe I now have inspiration and bless. One of the many things you can do on the channel to interact with us and have a lot of fun. So I'm gonna have a bit of a beefy muscles on this one.
He's got a beefy muffle, bro.
Look, I've had like 2 sips of wine and apparently
You need to drink some more so you got more of an excuse.
I really
2 sips of wine is not enough to blame it
He
on
just
you,
needs a
buddy.
beefier muscle, bro.
Alright, so you walk on in and the song is absolutely enthralling.
That really gets stuck in your head, that one.
And you can see there is this creature, looks humanoid-ish, but has these giant brown wings, clawed feet, long claws coming out of her hands, and she is singing at you at this point.
So like a harpy.
Yes.
Is that a charm effect?
Yes.
Do I have to make a save to get out of that?
You make one more save, or otherwise you are encapsulated. Actually, hang on, let me double check that.
Wait, aren't you, you're a wood elf, aren't you?
Advantage on.
Thank you.
I should have had advantage on this check.
Not encapsulated, it's a
Hey,
word that sounds very
Yeah,
similar.
so roll again.
Well, I didn't know if it was a
Infatuated?
Infatuated.
charm or not.
Because you're,
Only the one dice.
Just roll 1.
Oh,
Just one.
I thought I had advantage.
You
but
did, but you've already rolled 1, which
The
was
one
a
that you
fail. So
failed.
now you
not.
roll
Okay,
again.
do you want me to re-roll that?
Just re-roll 1.
Just re-roll 1?
Yeah. Thank you for the follow there, Kendrick's Violet.
oh, that's one.
Hi. I hope you like the setup. I make it all myself.
What
using,
saving throw is it?
it was a wisdom saving throw.
14?
All set up.
Yeah, 14. Saving throw.
Cool. So, because I've already revealed stuff and it's too late to retcon, you are now in the room and you see all of this and you're like, Fey ancestry kicks in and you kind of like realize where you are. You're like, oh my. And then the quickling that still has Hunter's Mark. How long do you have to concentrate on Hunter's Mark?
It's now at the first double check. Also, with Hunter's Mark, I feel I need to, I don't know why I feel I need to tell you this, but it doesn't, it's not like a homing beacon, like I can see it through walls and stuff.
Yeah.
It just gives me advantages on things to track it.
On
or
tracking,
perceive it.
yeah.
But I mean, I saw it run in there.
Mhm.
That's the main thing. I don't know, man. Follow things of glittery, powdery dust.
Yeah. Which moves very fast. It's like,
Sparkly fart tails.
It just leaks pure cocaine.
Well, that's where it got its speed from.
you
Really
suddenly
high
snap.
material component cost to make these guys.
So you suddenly snap out of it, and you're like, and this harpy's like singing at you, like trying to get you to come in, and sees immediately the look of like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here, as opposed to like the charm effect that would be eyes lolled over.
I'm not saying bless you unless you sneeze properly.
It was a proper sneeze. What do you
No, I
mean?
don't count.
Well, if you're new to D&D, you can always use the Deck of Many Wishes, which basically I draw a random card, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, if you just want to interact and have
Sometimes
fun.
maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's right. Could be anything from they have to wear a bucket that says Cone of Shame on their head, it could be
really
they have
ugly
to
in that
replace their
bucket.
dice out with something silly. There's all sorts of fun things. So, you now stand in front of this creature that now realizes that you're no longer under its charm and says, "Kill it! Kill it now!" And the queen goes, "Do it." And
in common or not in common, I take it.
This is not in common.
Alright.
This is in Elvish, and a very shitty.
Oh, so I
dialect.
understand it though.
Correct. So let's get some more battle music happening as some fighting's about to break out. Need you to roll initiative.
All of us?
Oh, timing is good.
Actually, time
Welcome in, Fioris.
Hey!
Oh my god. Fioris actually recognizes that thing that I just did. She calls it my mating call.
Well, now I feel weird that I responded.
What does that sound you make when you're kicked in the nuts and your scream's just one octave above what
Fioris
humans can
says
hear?
she's ready and running. Thank you so much for ready again and running. Those of you that are
Because
watching
she
us,
doesn't love us.
yeah, I know, right? Two of
It's fine.
us, whatever. Yeah. She has a wonderful World of Warcraft stream. Go and give her a follow. A look-see if you enjoy it. She's a wonderful VTuber. Yeah. Good times. And those of you that come across, we play tabletop roleplay games. We are totally interactive. Check our about pages for how you can mess with us. She says ditto. Well. Dear. Alright, so thank you for following the no hemoglobin.
No hemoglobin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Concerned about your blood.
That's not good. Might want to get that checked.
Yeah.
Loves alert.
So initiative from you, please.
Just him?
Just in for now.
Yeah.
6.
Give us an excuse to go in there if I start hearing things getting smashed and cracked.
We didn't hear his sound.
Dogs all around us start howling.
Quick question. Where's Tutu?
Quick answer. Not here. He's back at home.
Every time you say Tuhu, I just hear Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
Where are you? Big summer blowout.
Don't have that here. We've got two E's. Well, no, that's. Yes, I will.
Fioris says, I have a clip of me screaming like Tack does, and I said I did this mating call, and it was by accident. Lol. I was about to die in game. Oh dear. What was your roll again, sorry? 6.
In total?
Yes.
Ja. Ja, es ist gut. Ja, it's not
No,
good.
6 is not.
Not
Six
good.
not good, yeah. It's fantastic.
Not fantastic.
Ah, shit.
Quickly
Scheiße,
just
Haus.
zips up to him and goes up to his nut.
Cool. So, alright, so the harpy goes first and is going to launch herself at you.
So hard being this popular with the ladies.
Yeah, I was like, how long's it been? You're like, alright.
Beautiful. Oh, golly. You nearly castrated yourself there, you right? Okay, low. Get low, get low.
Looks like you're going for assistant manager of the month.
That's 9 to hit you, which is gonna miss. However, then the quickling's turn, which then runs into melee and is going to attack 3 times with a dagger.
Oh.
Punches in. Let's add a tramp to the mix.
Is that just like the whole house then comes to life?
Which side is it on?
So odds, it's against the party. Evens, it helps.
One way or the other, I don't think it's going to help the floor.
Yeah, it will be part of the building.
Yeah. Is it just going to appear and all the whole floor just...
Yo, someone put a camera on that dice. I don't believe this man. Not kidding.
It is a 10. Which
Even,
is
even.
odds it's against the party, evens it helps.
Yes!
So it's gonna help the party.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
True. True. I mean, we don't even know that there's a fight going on. That Eleanor's in there.
We are none the
How?
wiser. You know what? I think I'm talking to statues again.
How was I to know there was a party going on? I like your mustache, it's expensive.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna put it here.
Parlez de français.
Because that's the only
Just
place
a
it
reminder.
fits.
And at
De
initiative
fromage.
10, at initiative 10, the Treant's gonna rock the house and try and mess with the rest of them.
Well, I think we should leave it then, because obviously this place has just started rocking. It's not the good time to come knocking.
You just hear Elliot.
And we're just like, you know what? He needs some privacy.
Stu's gonna run straight in.
Stu doesn't
Oh,
want to miss
boy.
the action.
That's a mixed bag. So to hit you is what's
3 attacks though. I was only half joking about that.
18 to hit, natural 20, and then a natural 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is a mixed
Roll
bag.
good.
Yes. Real Three Stooges one.
Thank you for the follow there, Cheerful Bacon. Thank you for the follow, Cheerful Bacon. Appreciate you.
What a dope name.
I get sleepy after bacon. I'm glad you get cheerful.
It's before. It's like when
Whilst
you get
he's
it.
eating.
Yeah.
My fat ass thought it was like, you know, like actually like bacon.
With a smile on his face? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
You know, like when you do the eggs and the bacon and the
Yeah.
smiling.
He might,
just thinking
he
of
might just
Fritz
be
now.
cheerful because he enjoys
I love
baking.
Smiley Fritz face. Little me used to be like Hannibal Lecter and like eat out the mouth and the eyes, but I'm like,
Yeah, 1d4 plus 6.
I was a sound child.
Welcome in Vancouver by
I thought you were
night.
going to say because they always muzzled you.
How'd you know? Were you
So,
there? Why didn't you?
You take 8 points of piercing, immediately followed by 10 points of piercing.
Minus 8.
That's a lot of damage.
Lucky you
Are
level up.
you still with us? Or...
You're like, jumps on your back, he's like,
you killed my friend!
Thank you, shit. I don't.
Why is it every time in the series I don't kill somebody, I immediately regret it?
You
did
did
kill.
find that bloodlust.
Well, I killed, yeah.
You killed most of the people.
There's no regrets
But
here.
granted, you could have killed one by a headshot that one time,
need-
so I see where.
You need the tattoo, no regrets.
No rugrats. Not even
rugrats.
one letter.
Alright, so that's its turn. Now it's the Treant, who's gonna pop his face out of the door. So like he is the tree essentially that supports this thing, and you see the mouth is the door, and it like just turns to you and goes,
I am Groot.
"Your friend needs help,"
Okay.
and like the doors go and open inwards.
Still has
That's
a friend.
cool. We're just like, who do you think he means?
Willow coming!
Shit! Ding!
And
Now
then,
you may roll initiative.
wow,
Do we just come in and find a harpy on top of you? We'll give you a minute.
And they're both just.
Oh,
going,
that's terrible.
No, she failed, so I'm on top of her.
It's got its legs wrapped around your face, using it,
I like your new
using your
scarf.
legs like a scarf. Yeah, yeah,
Same way.
yeah.
That's probably
The identical rolls for a fucking
19.
There you go. My man.
It's actually terrible.
Oh no, but you have a plus 4 and a plus 3,
Yeah.
so plus 6.
Yours was actually great because the initiative. Oh no, actually yours was also terrible.
It's
Treant
after
was
10.
Yeah,
What'd you, what'd you,
6
I
in
see,
total.
I
that's
see.
good because now you get
I
to go.
see.
it's a blind man to the deaf.
Because it was
Yeah.
initiative 10 when the Treant acts.
Lyle, what's your initiative? 6. Ooh, that's good.
Do I need to?
I mean,
Do
we
we
can always
both
hold
roll?
out.
Dan? Do we
Roll,
both
roll.
roll because we rolled 6 or?
What's your dex?
No, his-
I think
oh,
his was
He's
higher.
also already.
Yeah, so
Fast as fuck, boy! Although not the fastest.
That's actually my donation.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I was gonna say, whatever's left.
Well, I would be the fastest in
Yeah.
one if I killed his friends.
cool. So Lyle, you're up next. You hear
Alright.
your friend is in danger. The
I
magpie.
I just go. This door suddenly opened. Well, we better get in there. I just like noticed that he's not there. Careful with that. I'm just like, shit. Take a shot at the harp.
There's a quickling in front, and then the harpy is behind.
It's been
Who's
I
that
might
for?
actually take
confiscated.
I'll take a shot at the quickling, I think, because I've got my bow out. I was kind of was going to switch to melee weapons, but then the door just opened, and I'm like, shit.
Shame.
Shit. Alright, so a short quickly. Anything's changed. Does a 14 hit?
The quickling, negative. You like launch the arrow, and it looks at you, and then like in place, just like back into the same spot. Welcome in Ticking Time Bomb Gaming.
Oh,
Ticking
nice
No,
name.
Ticking Time Bob Gaming.
Oh, even better name.
I think that's actually me done. Although I can.
Why not sit on the
Sorry,
chair?
I have
He's on the cup
new
chair.
abilities that I got
To sit on the cup chair.
3 minutes
or-
ago. 1 second. Where is it? Command. We've got to command my boy.
My boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks delightful.
No, I think I might. No, at this point, I think at this level, I need an action to command.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right. So yeah, that's me done. I'm just like, ah,
Yep.
into
Cool.
the back wall.
After
there you go.
Lyle goes to Elendor.
I'm going to use second wind to regain some stamina.
Why are you taking time to fall?
I feel better now.
He has to fuck twice for himself. He does that whole time like.
Give the shy one.
Back to the church. I fought again.
A real flabbergast. It actually hurt my cheek a little.
Yes. Oh, that's a percentile die, so it's the same thing, but it's got
We're
0.
all adults here.
Yep. Sure.
Same deal.
I don't believe it.
Ignore the 0.
Where's your ID?
3 plus 2. 5. So I regain 5 health points.
Oh, actually, no, plus 3 because you're level 3 now.
Oh.
So 6.
So I gain 6 health points.
Update your little
Better than nothing.
And then I will use action surge to then
Surge your
use
actions.
protective field for the first time on myself.
Yeah, you've never met this bird before. You better use
think-
protection.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
I think that's a reaction. Let me double check.
My man. My man.
So you can use it on yourself when an attack is being launched at you.
Using
Yeah, you use a reaction, and then
Okay.
you
Do I have to-
reduce the damage done by that.
Okay. Do I have to ready that?
No, it just happens. Like you go, oh, I've been dealt damage. I instead reduce it by this much.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you roll one of those dice.
It would have been nice to know before I got ravished in the buttonhole.
that one shot dropped me down to 75%.
Well, you're only just learning these abilities, so it
Yeah.
makes sense that you wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Two
I
people
guess I
with
don't
2 shots.
action
Third shot
surge?
complete miss. That's 75%.
You can still make
accuracy.
attacks and then action surge.
Yeah, but I don't like killing things, so.
Yes,
You knock them out.
Yes,
you
you
use
do.
a melee.
Get over it quickly!
And the rules are different for Fae. You saw one of them, which was the quickling.
Yeah.
We're
But
allowed,
still,
we're allowed to kill them.
They're not necessarily
Nobody,
die.
no crime.
When they
Yeah.
die, they go back to their home.
yeah, it's still the same principles in my head.
Go back to where you came.
Just trying to help you justify killing things. It isn't
Would there be
actually
a-
killing.
Would there be an object
Returning
I
to the
could
spawn
drag between me and the harpy, perhaps, or
I'm not sure what you mean.
like a bit of furniture or something that I could
Oh.
use to block an attack or push her away? If
I mean,
that's
it'd be
a-
just as easy for you to dodge,
Okay.
which
Well-
would then give them disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll already dodge if that's the
You
thing.
don't even have to ready. You just dodge. You
Okay.
just use your action to
Use
dodge.
Action to dodge.
Cool.
Always remember that as well. It's just a very underutilized.
Yeah.
The old
I
dodge
didn't know
option.
it was a thing.
I played a paladin who had
Yeah.
like 25 AC and just
Yeah.
dodges in a hallway, so
Can't.
then nothing can hit him, and the party just stands behind shooting.
But
It's
it's
like the-
always
it's
it's
like
always
the bad
there
guys
when
in
you
every
can't,
movie.
you've
Yeah.
got an action you can't quite figure out to do with it. There's always the dodge action.
Mhm.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I used
It's like
a
the
lot
bad
with
guys in every
quicklings.
movie who can't shoot straight down a hallway.
All right. So after Elendor goes to the harpy, the harpy.
Flying speed, not much use indoors, is it?
I'm blind AF. Where is the harpy?
Right in front of it.
Ah, cool.
Do the wings?
Yeah, I see that now. Just looks like the same colour as the furniture.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
wings blend.
It would make sense to try and attack you. Doesn't know that you're dodging. You're just dodging.
Yeah.
So at disadvantage.
You can dodge a wrench. You can
I
dodge a
also
wrench.
get D4
Dodge,
for
dive,
bless.
and dodge.
Oh, man,
So that is. God, 11.
Sorry,
to hit. No, cool.
It's my armor class, right? Is the
Needs
Yeah,
to beat
yeah,
this,
yeah. Stool, you're up.
Cool.
Cast birdseed.
What's that?
Cast birdseed.
Got a spell?
Unfortunately, it's not one of the spells in my face. First, Stool's gonna place one of his cards face down.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then, as the other cards are flying around, he's gonna start moving in towards the building, just so he can see the harpy, because I don't think he can from here.
5.
Yeah.
Onto the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Stool's gonna be like, "Stop hurting my friend!" And is gonna cast a spell from this card, and it says, Fulmin Strige, and a twig that looks like it's being struck by lightning comes out of the card and flashes towards the harpy as I cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
Hot.
Nice and nice.
Good thing I have inspiration because I'm a human. 22.
22 to hit. That's certainly going to hit. Which one we hit?
The harpy.
The harpy? Yep, cool.
I do damage. I'm like, how do I do damage as a harpy?
Oofed.
3 lightning damage.
Rolling D2D12. That's rough.
You just rub your feet on the ground and
The stick that comes out, you would think would be thicker, but it's just like a little toothpick
Yeah.
stick.
So just come back.
usually it's bigger than this.
He still hasn't done this before.
It's a cold night.
I swear, Stu's better normally.
It's just cold.
Stu's warming up, to be fair. He's now concentrating on that spell.
Come on!
The
Get
main
out of
thing
the
is
card!
the main thing is it connected.
Yeah, as on the subsequent turns, I can use bonus action to continue it.
Great. So much better a spell now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
No, you can miss and still keep going.
still keep going. It's
Yeah.
stupid. Cool.
I don't know how many times Stu said Stu just then, but
Oh fuck me.
Click on.
I was already unga bungering. God damn, I need like a stool counter.
Just roll a d4 and odds are you
Here, we'll roll
longer and
for it.
evens are normal.
even bunga, odd, not bunga.
Not
Not
bunga.
bunga.
Ah. It doesn't really change, I think, what you're about to do anyway.
The Quickling sees you casting a spell at its friend.
Fuck.
And is going to turn around and try and murder the hell out of you. It doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity because it is very, very fast.
Fast AF, boy.
So 3 attacks. It's going to try and murder you. Wow, that's terrible. 10 to hit.
He's got his armor up.
15 to hit.
Nope.
15 doesn't hit?
No.
Jesus.
Mage armor.
Then
Mage
the other-
armor.
The other one doesn't hit either. Great. It's like, and your mage armor like,
Help me eat on this chocolate.
That tickles.
Sit out next to me. I'm watching my figure.
I'll
Great.
watch your figure.
cool.
Don't
Then
threaten me.
after him goes to Willow. Willow, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my walking speed to go up to that little piece of shit. I definitely
Hi.
haven't forgotten what they're called.
It's a Quickling.
Thank you. It's not like that's a hard name or anything.
They move quick.
Shit. Fastling, right? I would like to use unarmed strike to just suck him right in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Suck him?
You're also
Yeah, you heard me.
This is C2, right?
Yes, 17.
That is just a hit.
I'm half health. What did
What was that?
Beautiful.
What number was that?
That's 17. That's right. 11 damage killed it before. So
I do 8 damage with a big old punchy wunchy in the face.
not enough to knock it out.
That would have
That's
been
right.
very satisfying, though, right?
It would have been. As my bonus action, I can do an arm strike again.
Cool.
I will use my other hand this time. Even out my fist.
If you kill it, don't accidentally inhale any of it.
You could kick it.
This is true. Kick it right up the gonads.
Like your
Does it have gonads?
Good question. You
Find
can have a
out.
look.
17 again.
Great. You're going to hit. Minimum damage will kill it.
Woohoo! 5.
You punt it
6, 7.
fair up the guts, and as it reaches in the air, you elbow it, and it just like hits the ground and goes.
Oh, surely I put the knee out as I elbow, so it's like just fucking back breaking. Goodbye. Beautiful.
It's like the Naruto clones.
Yeah.
That's me done.
Do you have any cool
Ticking
one-liners
time
after
bomb.
killing something?
Ticking Time Bomb says, nice Monster Squad reference. Wolfmen have nerds. Nards. Sorry, nards.
Nards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nards. Cool. And your Hunter's Mark is good to cast on something else. Or move on from on your
Shuffed over.
Great.
What?
Cool. Are you moving anywhere else?
Nah, I'm content here.
Cool. The tree ant's turn.
Yeah.
It's going to try and grab the harpy.
Eat it.
It doesn't have the capacity for harm, but it can certainly hold people in place.
Oh.
So it's going to try. I'm going to use the inspiration dice.
Yeah, burn it. Burn them all.
Burn it to help you. You should say thank you.
Are you using your bless
Which is
as
a
well?
natural 20 and less.
Oh,
Yeah. So
delish.
the tree ant
Look at me like that.
grabs this thing
I'm allowed to be happy.
and prevents it from moving.
That's pretty.
That looks cool, actually.
Yeah. And Harvey's like, ah! Having a lot of trouble right now.
Thank God that trans on our side. Then. Just grab me after.
Yeah, that could have been real bad.
Yeah.
Just hold you still for them to like stab you.
Do we have to roll every round for like the floor?
No. It's trying to make things even for you. If you were against, yes.
Fair.
It would have totally made this difficult. Cool. Next on the initiative list is Lyle.
I'll take a few steps in the room so I can see my newly acquired fish in its barrel. Since it's just stuck there all grappled, like, just take my time.
Remember, you can move your hunter's mark.
Is this,
Yes.
is
Thank
this
you.
prime time to ask
Use
if
a
they're
bonus
actually
action to
doing
move my
it?
hunter's mark over to it.
Actually, the people that
And I'll take a shot while it's stuck exactly
So
where
its
it is.
speed is 0, but like AC is still the same.
Is it restrained?
I'd laugh
No.
really hard
Just
if we
grab-
killed
just
these
grab.
people
Oh,
and then
wait,
all
wait.
the people doing the graffiti.
Yeah.
It's just
Not
like,
gonna forget
we
this.
finished it and the graffiti's still going on the back.
It probably doesn't.
Fuck!
It is plus 4, 14.
That hits. Harpies do not have high AC.
Everything in the city was high.
These don't belong
Can
in
we-
the city.
We need like a high counter joke as well.
Yeah.
Every time.
That is.
Is Harpy considered a humanoid?
No. I shouldn't be telling you that, but
So there's 7 regular damage and 2 force damage.
Sounds pretty actually.
cool.
No one else can see that you're sitting here.
Is it done? Elendor, you're up.
Yes. I'm just going to second wind again. Myself on some more.
How many of those you get?
I thought you only get one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
only
one.
one.
You get more at higher levels.
You can use this 2 times per
Oh,
long
they
rest.
buffed it. Nice.
It actually has a different function now as well, if I remember.
You can use it to do other things.
Something else. I'm not a
Oh,
fighter.
sounds
But at later levels.
I'll be surprised like everybody else when it happens.
5, 6, 7. Heal myself by 7.
It's playing a dual wielding tank. They don't exist. What are you talking about?
They do.
Walk like something.
Gonna cast Spell Devastation. No. Sigil of Chains.
You.
Can I as well just hit because I hit it with a longbow, use my mastery to get it slow as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Not that it's moving.
Yeah. It's speed of 0, negative 10.
It actually moves closer to me.
And I'll just.
Just some weird Skyrim physics. Yeah, you hit them with an arrow and they die, and then they just jiggle like
Their body.
into outer space. You're like, I really wanted to loot that. I'll go to the toilet. It'll come back.
That'll do.
You're not gonna dodge?
I'll dodge.
That would be fast as fuck, boy.
Dodge tank. You were a fucking druid.
Oh my god, you're a fucking pacifist, aren't you?
Has that not said in yet?
You can hit something non-lethally.
Yeah. I know. I just don't want to.
You're gonna be like James Bond.
It's
Slap
gonna be
his
so
own
hard
like.
to work out challenge ratings if he's doing this.
And then two who just swoops in and just like picks the head off something.
It's not going to be hard when he dies.
Rip.
Alright, so then it's gonna go to the harpy, who is currently grappled. Who doesn't like that?
Fair.
There ain't much she can do though. I think we've established that Tookie, Cookie, and Kaka don't work. She is going to use her action to try and break the grapple.
Yeah, she probably will. Like, I want to get out of here real quick. Adding the bless.
Trying to think.
I just like it because he has to add bless against himself.
Yeah.
Confusing.
He adds it both times.
He's at war with himself.
I really am. It's just me playing with my own minis, like in the intro.
We're not actually here, Dan.
Kiss, kiss,
This
kiss.
is all in
They're
your
walking-
head.
I mean, they're fighting.
Yeah. Dan, if you can hear this, wake up. Huh?
Wake up, Dan.
Yeah,
wake
no.
up. Just
She
everyone
breaks out.
just getting
But her movement speed is slowed by 10 feet, so now her movement speed is 30 feet. She
And
is
she can't
going
use an action
to
to dash.
The cogs are turning.
Yeah, movement speed 5, 10, and she's going to break your threaten range, so you can attack if you wish.
You little bitch.
I knew it. And she's going to fly straight out this way. 5, 10, 15, bang, and smashes straight out, which will be up here.
It's just flying.
Yeah. I don't have another one of these because I'm using them all currently to suspend
Yeah, valid.
everything that's here.
But she's still level with us then.
Yeah, she's
You
still.
can
Oh,
probably
wait,
even
you could,
see
I was
her
gonna
outside
say,
the window.
You could steal the elevator one from over here. It still won't be high enough.
Yeah. Not in this high elf city.
Alright.
The highs, the lows.
Yep. Cool. That's going to be her turn. Next is going to go to. Oh, by the way, do you still concentrate on it if you break line of sight?
It's got a range as well.
Because it wouldn't make sense that lightning is just
No,
like arcing.
it ends if they're outside my range or total cover.
Okay.
Total cover. But it's just straight through that window though, right?
Sure.
Hasn't quite broken it yet, I think.
I
Close.
think she would drop. Like she would like
Goodbye.
not want to be like
Would
beam
she know
zapped.
that though?
I mean, there's a beam connecting her to someone else. I would want to get away from it, right? So she's gonna fly out the window and then just drop into a swoop. And that means that I'm accurate with my minis as well. So she just used gravity to like drop herself down and break the line of sight. Cool. And she scrambles onto the concrete, onto the fucking stone floor. And then it's gonna go to Stool. You're up.
I'm just gonna go check on Elendor. Are you okay, Master?
I'm fine, school.
The treant said my friend was in trouble. Is that you?
I was.
You look fine, you say.
Not now.
Waste of Stu's time.
Yes.
More like a waste of your action.
Yes, please join our Discord. Every Tuesday, only Dan's.
That's it. That's my time.
Cool. Yep. And then, well, it's dead. Willow, you're up.
Jump out the window.
I mean, I can't help but feel like they're gonna kill me.
Was it not slowed, by the way, Dan?
I can.
It was, but
It's,
if you
it's wicked fast. So
if you stop
30
flying,
is it after it.
if you stop flying, you drop at the speed of gravity,
9
and then you
point
can
angle.
just activate fly speed again and onto the ground. That's the thing that they've done with the improved owlbear. Is the owlbear now has a 5-foot fly speed, so you can launch yourself off of something, fall,
Do
and
the
then activate your
Batman
5
wing flare at the last
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Like a
Even though
chicken.
their fly speed is only 5. Yeah. Like a chicken.
I love it.
How
So we
terrifying.
finally defeated our arch nemesis, the crazy cat lady, and now we have a replacement. It's that crazy bird lady.
The crazy bird lady at it again.
Leg.
What?
You said arm, so I'm saying leg.
Odorless.
Yeah. Could I mayhaps? Can anyone even help me if I was to yeet myself out the window?
Help you what?
Not
Yeet
die.
you out the window or like not die?
Not die. Like I don't know, like a mage hand catches
Just ask
me and
yourself,
bottom or-
what would a dumbass do?
I'm not currently Unga Bunga.
Oh,
A
good
certain
work.
even amount of time. You do have a mage hand.
Don't
That's
have
not
a
gonna
mage
help
hand.
you. He can throw you.
He can move
Move
you
me.
30
I
feet.
can move you.
How many feet is it from window to floor? Like where she is? It is?
25, maybe 30 feet.
If while I approach the window with my normal 30 feet of speed movement and say, Elendor, come on, buddy. Actually, no, I'm bigger than you, aren't I?
Significantly. But he can do it
You're
up to
like-
large.
you're
I
still
believe.
You can still do it to
Medium.
medium-sized
You're
creatures.
still
You could be a gnome and still do it to someone bigger.
He's still medium.
He's using psionic power to move you, not pick you up.
You can do
His
it.
physical strength.
I'm gonna go to the window and be like, Elendor,
Uppies!
uppies, big man. and then downies, like up and then down.
Just shoot you out the window.
Has she
Right
jumped
down.
out?
Catch
I'm
me,
gonna say
Lord,
no.
Catch me, Lord!
You turn around after she's jumped. Did somebody say something?
You guys hear something?
Um,
No, yeah. Well,
and then if you do agree, which I suppose you don't have to, I would aim to hold an
Hold action.
attack action. For
Gotcha. To do like a massive flying kick.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. The treant's turn. He is going to
Yeet me.
Can he just reach out the window and grab her?
30 foot.
Could he could put me
Doesn't have
down
a
there.
30 foot reach.
He can't shuffle forward and then just be like,
Or
that sounds nice. Oh, the immediate giggle, I'm so scared.
oh,
Oh
man.
my god, has someone wished for me to trip out the window and just fucking die?
Probably wish for the train to go fucking against us.
oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so the treant's gonna make a wooden path that is like 10 foot long out the window to the statue.
That's delectable.
Whoa.
Oh,
Careful
boy.
there, Dan. She's not looking stable on
Oh,
that side.
boy.
She's not looking stable
Do you
at
wanna
all.
Just say that there's a 10 foot thing.
I was gonna say you could use the elevator piece. That probably would be.
Finish this. The building could be supported
It's
by
still
shreds.
not short to get to that point.
Sponsored by
Quick,
Hands
use the
Supply.
Shrep of Essence.
But
It's fine. You're fine, right? You're fine. You're fine.
For now.
Cool. The Filtrant creates like a bridge that basically allows you to jump out.
Picture it.
Yes!
You jump out, but you still go.
There's still a like
What's the
a 15-foot drop to it.
It's still better
Could
than
I
the metal
land
one in
on it?
Australia.
If you do, you'll take 1d6 damage, but also the creature will also take 1d6 damage.
I'm down, I'm
And
down,
both
I'm
of
down,
you
I'm
will
down,
be
I'm
prone.
down,
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Literally down. I will be down.
Good. Alright, so you jump. 5.
Yahoo!
Make an attack roll. If you miss, you're just gonna face plant.
That's so valid. Oh fuck me.
Oh no! What? Did she whiff it?
Plus, well, it's not got a high AC.
Use your hamster style.
11.
So you jump, and as you do, you wedgie yourself on the swords that are up in the air. You're like,
Oh, thank God I'm a woman! Because that would hurt so much more.
and you scare a bunch of birds that were all near and around the statue, and they fly up. This is Prepper Jack's wish.
You just like you fuck it up in the most John Woo film way possible.
Given your situation,
Make
there's
a
not going to
wedgie.
be a save. You're just going to get blinded for the turn. As they all fly, and as they do, they jettison shit. And
I thought this was
And
meant
like-
to be good luck, guys. What the fuck?
you're
You're
like
so
raising your
lucky
hand-
now.
You're like raising your hands to like try and stop the shit from getting your eyes.
While
so
also
you're
trying to like relieve the wedgie. Oh God.
So you're currently being wedged by a statue and being shot by birds. The harpy looks up and goes.
Oh man.
Next is Lyle. You can't see any of this.
I saw her just like. Oh!
And then
Well,
just,
Even then,
Oh!
you're too short from here to see at
No, I'm
very
in the room.
He's
I had to
in
move
the
in the
you're
room.
here.
He
He was-
climbed in before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
street.
It's like I.
Right.
otherwise he
Okay,
couldn't
okay.
have done those
Yeah.
other attacks.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll meander over to the window.
Oh shit. Are you
25.
gonna aim for my
You look-
underwitch?
You look
Don't
down.
tempt me.
You can see she's like wedged shut on.
Oh yeah, there's a bird-covered
And there's-
pair of legs sticking out.
There
of
is
the
a
ground.
heap of birds that are just flying off in the distance.
Cool. Well, I'm really hoping this will be my John Woo moment then, where I get to shoot through the doves. I'll just sit there and like, to the bird on my shoulder. What do you think? Swoop at that 20
Actually,
yards? Can I
yeah.
call you
Does
swoop?
he have advantage because maybe she's too distracted laughing at me. Oh God, that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, there you go.
She's distracted laughing at me in my mega wedgie. You know,
Yeah,
advantage
I'm
roll.
not doing that.
You gotta try. You
Failing,
gotta try.
failing forward.
Thank God, Red. Get in there for me.
You've got this one.
Yeah, I'll wander over to the window. What do you think, swoop? I'll call you swoop.
Oh,
20 yards.
cute.
And take a pot shot at the harpy on the ground.
Sure. You're standing precariously on a stack of books.
Lovely.
You make the attack disadvantage. Sorry.
Yeah, that is worse. It definitely misses.
You don't hit me, do you?
One of the birds just get pinged.
That's an 11.
Ah,
That's an
smells
11.
like
to hit.
dinner.
An 11 is exactly. Oh, so 12. Sorry, no, 12. 12 AC. Sorry. Yeah.
So close with that blast. Not quite
Yeah.
enough for that one, sorry.
You let loose an arrow. You certainly hit something that's winged.
2, no.
That's my John Woo moment. It's gone forever and I'll never get it back.
Yeah, your accuracy's down the toilet now.
No, I should have just quit after I killed 2 people with 2
100%.
shots.
You should have just been like, I've retired.
Should have not bragged about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Until
exactly
you.
like that. Yeah. Cool.
No, I'm going to make my hero name one.
It's like
It would be
people
such
at the
a cool
start
name
of
for a
Mythic.
D&D character.
It's like people at the start of Mythic Plus run going, oh my god, this run's going so well.
Who'd do that? Hey, I can't make it easy for you. You guys don't make it easy for me.
Valid.
Alright, aim.
You do your craft, don't do it for free.
It is for free, make it for pain. We'll pay me in your suffering and tears.
What can I do?
So many of those elves are going to be upset with me.
I think that's me done. I'll maybe take a slight step to the left in case anybody wants a view out this window.
As you like launch the arrow, some books like kind of slip off, and you don't realize that shit, this isn't as stable as I wanted it to be, and the arrow kind of goes a little bit wide, but it doesn't. It's not enough to like make you trip. After you is going to go to Elendor. Your friend, as you're like about to like get ready to send her out, she already jumps. You're like, wait, and you just see,
Normally people wait for me to do it first, but...
Hey, buddy. Can I have a hand?
Can I kinetic movement her off of having a wedgie and then into...
Just grab her by the underpants.
Just
Make
launch
it worse.
me. Launch me. You have
Just drop her
permission.
on.
You have permission
I'll
to
rotate
launch me
her
onto.
over to standing up.
Yeah.
You can literally just
No, you can launch me on. Do it.
drop her on top.
I am a cannonball.
Just increase the wedgie. Grab her by the back of her undies and
Like a
launch her at the
slingshot.
harpy.
Rubber band.
Don't snap my undies.
I mean, kudos to my undies though. Like,
you're
I'm
like-
pretty heavy.
You're now like picked up and put into the correct position.
And a little shaved.
Very much.
No, I
Still
just,
sorry.
I just like whisper to I whisper to myself
Still
like,
so too much.
nice for you.
You can see now what would have been her regular undies is now a G-banger.
Yeah, because
And I'm like, oh,
your
you know,
underwear
there's a
got all
lot more
cut up.
movement
So.
now. Yeah, this is good. Just do a couple squats.
It's like wearing nothing at all. Like nothing at all.
You can't even see it.
Still remember this.
Stupid sexy
And then before the end of my turn, I'll grab a tissue and wipe my nose because I got bloody.
Fall out of my moment.
You just super sandy from
Wait.
one
Doing the
piece.
giraffe.
Is my held attack still in place, or was that used when I used
When
the
you
little
move.
bridge? Yeah,
I let you make
Yeah,
the
no, that's
dash
fair.
action.
Just
You're
check,
kind
just
of
checking.
like
Wishes
hanging
are
out a
fun.
window.
Wishes are creative, you bastard.
Cool. After Elendor goes to the harpy. Harpy is now face to face and he goes, starts like trying to claw you. And I get blessed. Ooh, that's good.
No.
That is 21 to hit.
Yeah, no, that does it. Yeah. Yeah, I can.
You could use your
Could I?
Can you use it on someone else?
on the damage.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can.
So she's about to take.
No, but he's just used
she can
her.
do her own.
He's just used the power.
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
tried to
you've
use
used
it
you've
earlier,
used
but
the
it's a
two things to move.
Yeah.
So you've got two
I've
of
got
those
two
dice
more,
gone.
yeah.
You got two more. So that is.
How much would
She
that-
can do her own thing. Like
Yeah, I've got the same. kind of
can.
action.
deflect. attacks.
You take 5 points of slashing,
Oh no, they'll stay.
which your d6 could negate.
Yeah, I'll accept that. That's.
As
Okay.
a reaction, I will cast protective shield.
What's that?
Field.
Yeah.
Field.
Check
Shield.
the range
Yeah,
on it.
Field.
So
The shield.
it is a d6 plus your intelligence modifier that you negate.
2 plus intelligence modifier. 4.
So you only take 1 damage instead.
Oh,
So as the
fine.
claw comes down, this shield comes up, and only one of the claws like scrapes across the side of your
leaves a cool
temple.
scar.
It's not enough to leave a scar, but it is enough to draw a little bit of blood. It's like
No Sub-Zero scars
Nobody
here.
makes me bleed my own blood.
cool.
Who does that thing, Artie?
Yeah, Michelle.
Stool, you're up.
I'll walk over to the window. Go, what are we looking at?
Everyone's like kind of crowded around this window.
So I just like
Wait,
poke
you-
my head through,
Just all of us turn.
and I can see them fighting down there. I'll be like, stool, help, and
Can I hear
he
this,
pulls. Huh?
Can I hear this, man?
How?
I'm just checking if I need an Unga Bunga or not.
Oh, can you hear? I thought you said heal. I'm like,
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
here.
I'll pull out one of the cards from the air and say, Radius Geludus, and cast Rare Frost. Attack roll. Yeah, that's 18 plus some stuff.
Cool, that's gonna hit.
Very nice. Very nice.
Plus some stuff that I don't care about. 'cause
7 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10. As I just go, I gotta shoot out from this card a cold beam of energy down towards her.
Look at still going cold turkey.
Just trying to join in what his friends are doing.
Next up is gonna go to Willow.
Huh. Sweet. Stretch a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna punch this whore in the face with unarmed strike. That's probably like, how dare you scratch me? I'll
Does
back
the cold energy awaken anything?
Oh yeah, do I feel any acid tingling? No.
You can certainly try and channel it.
So, try and channel these icicles. I try and punch with cold air. Alright, I'm sticking with that. You're making me feel confident. I punch with cold air. I backhand, sorry, with cold air. I roll a
Give him a cold shoulder.
19.
One
Wait,
sec.
sorry, 20. Dirty 20. I cannot math apparently. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is gonna hit it.
With a cold backhand. Sorry, Cam just looked at me and was like, fripple. Okay. Oh, sweet. 8 damage.
Cool. And 1 second.
Add 1 second.
Time damage.
The coldest backhand
damage.
you ever did see.
She's a time monk.
Cold as ice, willing to sacrifice their love.
Cold as ice.
She froze time.
Women sacrifice our love.
There's an anime where chick does that, isn't it?
There's
Also
an
a lot of
anime about
pornos.
everything, man.
More Probably more pornos, actually.
All pornographic.
Or
My
both.
lord.
Yeah.
Come on now, sort.
So,
Everyone's
There's some
instead of
overlap.
doing regular damage,
Hentai Collection 3.
it does.
Sorry.
Instead of it doing regular damage, it does cold damage.
Yeah. So
And
freeze her wings off.
you can. I'll have to make a strength saving throw, and then you can either choose it goes 10 feet away or 10 feet towards you. If you succeed with this.
So we're just gonna hug if I have her come towards me. Come in for an icy cold embrace.
I still need you.
Ayo.
Cool it. What's your
bad
one
enough
save
with
DC?
My DC, Lord have mercy. Somebody help me here.
Should be where your key points are.
Yeah. I don't know if she has any.
Should be 8 plus proficiency plus either wisdom or dex. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, then that would, I'm guessing, would be.
She doesn't have anything.
12.
on her thing
Is
like that,
my DC and my AC are 2 different things, aren't they?
Yeah, no. So what is it?
That would, based on the things you told me to plus, would be 12.
Cool. You don't succeed, but you do see the effect take place, which is the damage is cold instead. You gain your hit dice would be what's your constitution?
14, which is a plus 2.
You add 7 total hit points, and you now are warrior of the elements.
Oh, you're like an Iceman.
But remembering, you only get cold at this point.
Yes.
As your
Only get to call me
I'm still up there next to you in the window. What did you do with that poor girl? She's half frozen now.
and you can see
Ray
ice,
Frost actually helped.
ice is like now forming around her fist and almost forms like little knuckles that extend from her fist.
yeah.
And as you're punching, the reach of your attacks is 10 foot extra. So you're actually punching beyond her face as she like
Even
ducks
further beyond.
As the ice extends past her her head as she ducks, it's like 10 foot behind.
I don't damage anything.
You
to
did
her.
damage.
No,
You
it's
still
in
do
like,
damage.
as in I
Oh, you
don't
don't damage anyone.
No, there's nothing behind
If
it.
she
Except for the one bird that's falling with an arrow in it and it gets frozen. Hits the ground and shatters into a million pieces.
Worst day.
Your arrow comes out nicely.
Nice. No, that was dinner.
It's good to be deep fried later.
But I still do that.
Save it for next
Guess we're
week.
eating the harpy
8
then, huh?
damage from before.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
cool.
yes.
Sweet. Sexy.
Cool. After Willow goes to the tramp, the tramp's
Likes its new house. You're gonna start redecorating.
It is the house. Throw me.
All these high elves are like,
Hey,
look,
Ron,
half
it's been too
Real
long.
estate to
Welcome
hobbies?
back. Oh my god.
who is it?
Ruhan,
Oh.
since before your time.
Oh.
Since before all your time. My goodness. One
I
of the
don't hear that very
OG
often at my
viewers.
age.
Well, you were 5 years old.
And one of
Wait,
the
you
OG
were one?
viewers.
No.
Back when we first started. I've been very good. Very good. Yeah, stream's come a long way. Check this out. Look at that.
Good blood
Oh,
flow.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Good blood flow.
Beautiful. Actually, I feel like I should show you this too. We'll be right back, folks. Hi. Yes. I am the Mind Flayer. I'm always here. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, we've been working very hard to make things quite different to how when we first started. We're not in the same little 3x3 room, and we're actually making it a lot more fun. So, the players are currently taking on a harpy and her quickling friends, and they were graffitiing things, and they haven't worked out the rest, but they'll find that out. Hi, Thentos. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah. You just leveled up to level 3. Nice.
Suffice it to say they've graffitied and they're about to be punished
You're next,
disproportionately.
big man.
Come on.
Wyatt, you're up. Actually, hang on, no, I missed one.
Tree.
So, firstly, the tree. The tree is going to open this whole section so you guys can see out without issue.
Bless.
Both fall out immediately.
One of us fell. We knew that was going to happen.
Groot help.
I am Groot.
Why is there a slide here?
I am Trent.
Yeah, exactly right, Rod. Yeah, no, we're completely different now. Cool. So now the birds go. You're the only one that's out there. They're going to continue to shit on you. I need you to make a dex saving throw, or else be blinded. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're actually blinded, so your attack would have had disadvantage anyway.
It's too late now. We can't undo history. Rip.
Thank you for the follow there. Got Ducks 316.
That's a lot of ducks.
What'd you say? Dex?
Dex.
Oh, maybe it's from the Book of
21.
Ducks.
21, you succeed.
I
So
scooped the shit out of my ass. I've seen better.
the shit goes raining past you as they do a military style like turn.
I do like a matrix though.
See, you are lucky now because of the initial bird shit.
The bird shit's made me lucky.
You leveled up. It's all the bird shit.
Did they shit on the harpy if they did a
No, it's supposed to be
To get everyone.
drive-by?
Right, bye.
Drop-by, I guess.
How much more graffiti does the statue?
Oh, it's caked in shit. The whole area is now caked. You wouldn't think that birds could shit this much, but apparently magic is fun. when you're
feel
this
like-
high, you eat that much munchies. That's what
Yeah, it's
happens.
full
I feel like we're Team America, just like going to clean up the most minor problem and just destroying all.
Don't worry, everyone. We saved the day.
H Christ. Alright, I'm gonna take another shot at this harpy. Yeah, 11 again.
Yeah. Cool. After you is gonna go to Elendor.
Did he?
There's still a 10-foot like bridge there.
Okay.
Is there
You're not
a
gonna
way
kill
to?
it, just stop it from getting away.
Yeah, is there a way to get down? Is that?
You can jump.
Yeah,
you can like move and jump.
Yeah,
it's a 10-foot. Sorry, 15-foot drop.
Yeah, I'll jump
You
down.
don't have to say we on the way down when you're on the slide, but it's recommended.
I just died.
Go. You landed on that
Make
sword,
me an
huh?
attack roll. You have advantage.
I just wanted to grapple it to the floor.
Okay, then I will increase my DC by 15. You're going to take 1d6 points of damage. And, oh yeah, I forgot to give that to you for the full.
Not true.
6 points of damage. So, I will roll with a d4 because I'm blessed. That's not good.
This is not good.
Is this a grapple? Your grapple was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you're
9?
strength.
It was 9,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, you're 9. Okay, so that's 7 plus my dex is 8. I just fail. Oof.
Get tackled, B.
So we both are going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Bit different to you, huh?
And it dies.
Did it actually?
No.
That would have been pretty funny. I did it by accident.
My character would commit Sudoku. 100%.
Jumps off the tree.
Goes and finds a fucking math book and stuff, filling in the numbers.
Cam,
This is what you do every time you kill somebody? Yeah, I have to do the
they
whole
can't
book.
hear.
Oh, wow.
Just scroll up the
Calms me down
volume
again.
to 50.
That is quite a lot of punishment.
Thank you. Is that better, Ron? I hope so. Alright, so you tackle it. It is now grappled. And can't move. Cool. After Elendor, goes to Harpy. She's gonna try and break the grapple and fly away. So she's gonna try again with Bless. That's better. Can't possibly fail with that. That is a 16, 17 in total. You don't have the strength to hold her. She like pushes off of you. And then she's going to leave your space, and your space as well.
Tax opportunity.
Willow,
Yes.
and is going to try and start flying.
Oh, I want to headbutt the bitch.
Let's go.
Oh, Lord, I miss quite terribly. Unless a 7's
How?
hitting.
Negative.
I headbutt
And
a
you're
bullet.
choosing not to?
I can do non-lethal damage.
Yes.
Yes, yes, you can.
Oh,
yes,
he's
you
gonna-
can. Yes, you can. Please.
Can't let it escape.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll some damage, bro. I think she was less than a. I think she was
so
12.
D6.
actually.
Just beginning to believe.
5. Is there any plus to that? Sorry?
The dice plus your dex bonus. So if it's
7 then?
Yeah, cool.
Is that it?
Yep. Perfect. Do you want to do your last remaining point to do your Sonic Strike? Yeah, because it's still a melee attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. So, with Sonic Strike, just read. Strike now.
Yeah, gently.
So, roll a d6, and that you'll do that much worth of force damage plus your intelligence modifier as well.
Oh wow.
So another 6 points of damage. Gotcha. Can you do some math?
Quickly. When I do decide to do
Yeah,
damage,
that was
I will
wrong,
do
but it was quick.
Never said correct math.
And she is almost down.
But she has broken away.
She has 10 feet less
Maybe someone with a
movement
bow could be in
because
range.
of my Rail Frost.
Yeah, but a bow will kill it.
Yes.
She's like near death at this point. Sorry, my Twitch just decided to die.
You're not playing League of Legends right now, are you?
What?
There's a Twitch character in the League of Legends, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch decided
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Cell 5.
Everyone laughed.
Everyone stood
You
up
weren't
and
there, but
applauded.
everyone laughed.
I'm pretty sure everyone got up.
I don't know how it feels, man. I'm useless without a
Just
studio
stay
audience.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Obviously, most chocolate.
She is still going to fly away.
She has
30?
10 feet less movement because of
Correct.
Rail
So
Frost.
she's going to move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. As she like flies in a straight line, like trying to get around the building. Swoop is right beside you. Yeah. After the harpy goes to stall.
If I walk out onto this platform thing, am I within 60 feet of her?
So you'll be there 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Yeah.
I'll just once again cast out Rail Frost, as I say. Don't worry, I've got this! I say, Radius Gluteus!
I'm just going to shoot a Blu-ray out.
On DVD.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
only
should be pretty
no.
nice to get hit one
So
of
the
those
ray of
high-speed discs.
frost goes up the
Hits the
side of
blade.
the stone that's beside her, and you can see her like scrambling, and it almost like clips her wing, but she manages to catch herself.
Maybe I don't have this.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's it.
Willow, you're up.
Made this jump once before, haven't I?
Yes, using Step of the Wind key point.
Is there anything obstructing me from going all the way around, like that elevator?
To here.
As in, like,
You can
past?
keep running, yeah.
I can keep
You can
running.
keep going around that way, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use my good old beautiful Step of the Wind, use another focus point
Mm-hmm.
to jumpy wumpy across.
Sorry, wrong character. 5, 10. Yep.
And then normal 30 feet of movement.
30. You'd get to just there.
You get dash though, so it's 60 feet of movement.
Oh, yes, so you can move 60.
You don't need to be within 10 feet of her.
Yep, because your attack's now extended 10-foot range.
10
And you're
foot
punching it
range.
back the other way.
You can feel like the cold energy.
know, I feel like
developing
harpies
up
are
your
always women.
arm,
That
starting
might
to
be the
freeze
case, though.
your arm hairs.
Ow, they're getting heavy, man. Yeah, let's rock 'em, sock 'em.
It's a very pleasing sound. Oh no, what?
I rolled a 2. which
We're
puts
not
me
exactly
6.
rolling very high, are we?
You like go to launch a kick attack with it, and it like puts a heap of ice on the wall behind, and this harpy is just scrambling for her life right now.
There's just this like harpy like this behind her on the wall.
Unlucky.
An outline. Oh, so shit. Yeah, let's be done.
West side is the best.
East side is the best.
Oh, man. That's so sad.
Cool. After you goes to the treant. Will the treant be the one to save this?
No.
Probably not. The Treant's going to use the help action on either one of you two, whoever's going to go next. It's going to go to the birds. They're going to shit on you, and you need to make dex saving throw.
Or you can just stand there and take it.
Accept it, Chief. It made me lucky for a very short period of time.
You're busy watching your friend, and all of a sudden the birds just like zoom overhead, and these guys are like army tactical, like
like a Gatling gun of shit.
Yeah.
It's like someone fed them like the hot
Panadol
chips,
shit.
the hot chips with laxatives. Did
They've
you
been
see
eating
that video?
burritos.
Extra spicy burritos.
Just be thankful they didn't feed them hot chips and Panadol. They put the Panadol in the chips.
Isn't that
and
where they
Panadol
explode?
rice. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that,
Ooh.
chat.
Yeah, that's not nice. We do not condone animal cruelty here.
Indeed.
Thanks, Lone Wolf.
Hi, Lone Wolf.
After the birds goes to Lyle. Lyle, you're up. You have the help action. As the Treant kind of like puts you up in a position, like ready to like. Lone Wolf says, "Hi, Tacky boy."
I'll just lean over and say this with. I'll let you have a shot if I miss again. This is going very poorly for everybody, but at least we're not getting shat on. Up here. I'll take a shot with my boom.
Boom. Use a bless.
Yeah.
You have advantage?
Oh yes, you have advantage because of the help action.
Help action.
That is a lot better.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah, that is 26 to hit.
Cool. That's certainly gonna hit.
I was like, the tree just like lift me up. Whoa. Now I'm definitely. Oh. Hold me. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that one of which 4. The 12 damage would be good well earlier into the fight. Yeah, tell me the story about how you take out this cop.
Look, I'm just watching my friends down like the movie Platoon just get birched. Ice exploding out of the alley. Swoop and I just sit there. The magpie looking at me like we're all fucking insane. I missed like 7.
Magpie's like, I just want to.
Whoa! It's gonna piss off, you're out.
You hit the harpy dead center in the back as she's like trying to scramble away from all these other attacks, and there's like ice just encasing everything, and she like slips for a moment, falls on her face, turns and sees this arrow.
Oh, does it go through all the doves? Yes! I thought I was too late for my John Woo movie moment.
The arrow.
They were directly above me, so.
And the arrow hits dead center her chest, and you watch as she like hits, and the feathers fly everywhere, and she disappears in a puff of both feathers and powder.
Powder will let the powder.
Negative.
Fuck!
It is similar, but not the same. It is certainly pretty powerful.
Wow, that escalated
And
quickly.
Before anyone in chat corrects me as to the creature type, yes, I understand harpies are a monstrosity, but in my game, I'm making them fey.
You certainly weren't expecting it to poof.
I wanted to live that fight.
Still turns around. Now I wonder who graffitied the place.
You can see immediately.
Now the
in this
real
room,
quest begins.
The Treant firstly reforms back to it being the regular house that it was supposed to be.
Appreciate you.
You related to that tree from
All trees are related.
Don't be racist.
Not related, but connected.
That's the highest tree I've ever seen.
Like
What,
Matthew
number 6 on the
McConaughey.
count for
Yeah,
Ding.
man.
Beautiful. Fabulous.
Please do.
But I've got to collect up 4 arrows for starters.
Oh, I can pick this one up.
I'll look around here if I can find any evidence of the graffiti.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
I'm not sure we have enough to
18.
prosecute.
We don't have anybody.
This room is an absolute sty. It looks like this building has been, I wouldn't say abandoned, but like hasn't been used for its intended purpose for a while. And these guys have made it their home and have been probably graffitiing like outside of here and stealing shit. They've made themselves an unlikely companionship, and the quicklings are giving them stuff, and the harpies going out and like graffitiing in places that they can't get to and doing things like that. The whole place is just filled with everything. Like, there's a mask, there's like books, there's a bird a cage, there's a rug. This looks like it would have been originally used as a dance studio, but has now been discontinued and not been re-rented out.
And so I assume that they were the graffitiers now?
Pretty easy to assume that with the materials that they'd put together to make this.
Guess what? They were the ones that graffitied.
Well, just walks up, patches it on the shoulder.
He's
Yes.
doing his due diligence.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wanted to as well.
Still
I kept
did
being
that.
like,
He was
this is
just
the same
flying
way.
to get his
any-
card back.
True.
Do we do like a check of the building to see if there's things we should return to the teacher, or
It sounds like
So
hoards of gold? or-
as you're having this investigation and check through, you've made that deduction. Out of the shadows walks Shadow Fist.
Yo.
Good. Well done.
Yes, master.
Thanks. That's a
The only
shot.
advice I would give is check the creature type before you go slaying it. Sometimes it's better to bring them in alive. You had the right idea.
I get.
I'm not sure if you knew what it was or not, but always good to double check. Sometimes bringing something in can also mean leading to more culprits. They may not be the only ones. With further interrogation and investigation, we can see if there's more to this story than what you see. But, well done.
But sir, according to our book, it says Fae kill.
Correct. Did you check if they were Fae?
They look like Fae.
They talk like
Looks
Fae.
can be deceiving.
Look like Fae, talk like Fae, smell like Fae. Must be Fae.
Act like Fae. Must be Fae.
that's profiling, and we don't approve of it.
Teacher says, "Do you know what year it is?"
He says, let's wrap this up. We'll call the town guard. They can investigate this further to return these items to whoever they belong to, and we'll go and collect our reward.
Cool. I hear there's a great fish restaurant around here too.
Sorry, I'm all the way over there, so I'm like,
You
what?
you would have reconvened after.
Fish.
Fish sticks. I heard you like them in your mouth. She's a gay fish.
You don't have detect magic up anymore, do you?
Sorry. Ironically,
Which
I
bolt-
did not
which bolt
give
is
you
concentration?
what the rewards were going to be. You just said we're going to take this quest. I was like,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't even have to convince you. You get 50 gold pieces each,
Because we're good heroes.
and a
Yeah, we're all right.
scroll of remove curse.
Ooh, hold on to that.
The scroll, like each or between?
No, just one scroll
Between,
of remove curse. You do with that which you wish.
Ooh. Jingling like there's more than one coin now.
Better look who's down.
I mean, I could give you 5 tens and then you feel more rich, but
Do we hero points.
You do, yeah.
Because I have a measly 2.
Let me calculate them.
1, 2.
You earn 8 hero points.
I have
10 too.
Little bit.
True.
But we can only spend them in the hero store.
With choice.
Oh, that's better than money, boy. That's store credit here.
You were given a few days between now and the next session. You'll before you have to do another mission. I will be posting in the Discord a list of magical items that you can purchase that are within the city. You'll be able to purchase other things, just like standard equipment, etc. If that's what you need.
Is that with gold or?
With gold.
Yeah.
So I will post them. If you want them, you mark them as I want it, and then when you come to the game next, you'll be given that item.
Just count how much gold you have then.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
actually
make
so
sure
valuable.
you keep an eye on what gold you've got.
Count it before you leave.
Yeah.
Just this side.
In the meantime, Cam, do you want to get us ready to raid out, see who we can raid to? Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you've really enjoyed today's episode. I've set up a few things ready for the dungeons that are to come. I've only just had, thank you Trevor and Hunty by the way for your dungeons. I am working diligently and speaking to you in the, what do you call it, the channel, plot with the DM about that. I've received some stuff today that's going to be for that, so that's going to be exciting. I'm very excited for it.
Tentacles.
Yeah, no.
Tentacle dick.
Yep.
Tentacle dick dungeon.
I will try and like get to it as soon as possible, but some things need fleshing out to make it all work. I really hope you had a lot of fun. I love the tactical bird shit. That was great.
It was creative, I'll give you that.
I just love that they were like some pigeons or something with like military caps on, and you know, like.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm just thinking what are the penguins from Madagascar?
Yeah. But they're pigeons.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dear. I love it. Had a wonderful time. I hope you're enjoying it all. We will conspire some more, and don't forget, you as the audience can also mess with the chat for the shop as well. So if you want to wish while we're offline, just make sure you let me know as the DM, so I can then make it a thing. And yeah, you can put in magic items and stuff into the shop for them to discover. The shop will be active while they're in this city. So they're in a high elf city, so think of high elf items that you might want to add to the shop, or even just gift to a player. You can.
A magical dildo.
And for all those people joining us late, give the Travelling Apothecary a try. They make very nice teas. You drop our name, you might even get 10% off.
You certainly do. In the About page, there is some really cool stuff that for the discount code. Use that, you get 10% off, and we get a little kicker back for that happening as well. So that's nice. It'll still fund us to make more fun things. Especially considering we just lost $250 to a goddamn power supply. Because the stream PC caught fire last episode.
That's how hot the stream is, people.
So hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
I'm hot right now. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Who are we rating to?
They are playing Everon.
Mebs. Yeah, Everon campaign setting is good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see my good fun? They're currently playing a new version of the intro on their screen.
Well, let's
we're
read out to
sending you
them.
in a good time then.
Stick around for your chapter points. You can use them on all sorts of fun things like Say the Line and the Deck of Many Wishes and stuff like that. So it's an awesome way to interact with the channel without having to spend any money. So please stick around. Give them some love. Catch